it do?
What's good?
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. Doing really good.
Great. It's still not really working.
I don't know what to do.
I just let it.
Keep working at it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you can keep working at it, or
I just don't want to.
Well, you got 2 more shows, but maybe just lay out, and I'll just set it up.
Okay, good.
And then I'll bring you in.
That's what I was gonna do the first couple times, and
I know.
Then you look at me like I'm supposed to do something, and it scares me. And
I thought you were trying to be sook.
I do the Larry David throw my phone while I'm driving, and then panic driver, and then I throw a hey out there.
It's not really working for you.
Yeah.
Yet.
I don't want to do it. Hey, I'm not doing it. I'm sitting out.
I
Stephen
think you should
Vaughn.
stick with hey.
Oh, or you could just lean into that. Hey, what it do?
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, what if? Hey. I'm not. I can't. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well, we got 2 more shows. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what.
It'll be fun. People can tune in tomorrow to find out what you're gonna say or how it's gonna go.
That's right.
See if it'll be less awkward.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
What's up, everybody? You sportsers. The little sports bunnies. It's me, Rob. Stephen Vaughn over there. We got Brandon Henson on the controls, back today after running the fire game yesterday.
Fire blowout.
They got smoked, I hear.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
No playoffs this
Officially
year.
out of the playoff race.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Eliminated.
With that loss.
As we predicted.
Yep.
Right.
On to the lottery.
Okay, so how many teams will be in the lottery? Is there a lottery?
I believe there's a lottery, yes.
Ooh.
There will be 7 in the lottery.
Okay.
There's 8 teams to make the playoffs, so the other 7.
So worst case scenario, 7th pick?
Sounds right.
Sounds all right.
But they could still get
Juju.
top pick.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's exciting.
I mean, cool.
Look, it's been a fun season.
It has been a fun season. And you know what? I feel like you get paid off for that. Like you get lucky when you go out and you lose ethical losses.
That's a good call.
Like you should get rewarded for that.
Like they will be higher in the lottery than their place.
They should be.
Because they lost ethically.
I agree. Because we all know basketball is not ethical. Nobody in all of professional basketball is ethical ever. But our Portland Fire are the most ethical team besides their half-court shots.
Yeah. They tried real hard and still sucked.
Right. They brought in a new mascot that everyone loves.
Bad enough.
Right.
Seattle, I feel like Seattle sucked on purpose bad.
Right.
Unethically sourced meat.
See, they hired Shawarma. That was their problem.
What?
He was too good.
Or it was he's really good. Yeah. So
is that a good
you
thing?
You want that.
Do you?
You don't want to tank. You're just saying, don't tank.
Right.
Still lose. You'll be rewarded.
But if you're a team in Portland and you play basketball, you're probably going to get bad luck, and then you'll draft someone wrong, and then they get hurt, and then you just never do anything good.
What if the Fire just start drafting big women, and they all get hurt?
I don't think big women is a proper term.
What am I supposed to say? Butter hogs?
Yeah. Tall. I think you say tall.
Big women, big men, same thing. We say big men, right? Greg Oden
yeah.
He was a big man.
He's a big man.
You know, what if they have the same fate as the Blazers?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to draft a post.
Just don't take big people.
Right. Or
this is why the Blazers have 5
or small people.
16 guards.
Then Scoot Henderson stinks too.
Don't you think this is why they have all the guards?
Right. They've got against drafting big. Well, they just drafted Clean though.
Yeah.
He hasn't got hurt yet.
But all these years, and Young.
He just stinks. But he's trade bait for Bronny. We all know this. That was obviously they were playing the long play with that one. Like they're going to draft Young Hansen and hope he turns into something. But if worst case scenario, trade him for Bronny.
Yeah.
And Jared Vanderbilt.
You can't lose there.
No. You either get Young Hansen or Bronny. Jersey sellers.
Yeah, they're not trading the Chinese guy.
No. Not with
they ain't doing that.
Not with the Pan Express, bro.
But all these years we've been bashing him like, oh, you always drafting the big guy gets hurt. And now they get 6 guards, and we're like, what are you doing with 6 guards?
Again,
at the front office, they're like, well,
what do you want?
What do you want us to do?
It's just like with the owner situation. We all hated Jody Allen.
Hated her.
Now Tom Dundon does everything completely different. Hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, we hate everything.
The Blazers are very hateable.
It's the new age of hate.
But I think the Blazers are just more hateable than others is the problem.
I don't think they're that hateable. Why? What do you mean?
What's there to cheer about?
Well.
See? I'm a Blazer fan. There's nothing to cheer.
That's a good point.
That's why they brought back Damian Lillard, because at least people are going to cheer for him.
But there's nothing really to hate about him. That's different.
They're pretty irrelevant is the problem.
Yeah, they're mid. They're mid.
Very mid.
And
Mid to bad.
that is a problem. Like, would you rather have them just really hateable?
But good?
Well, no, you would rather have them good. Like, I know that
So like
answer.
Texas Tech or LSU, hateable?
Yeah, but you'd still like them because they were good. They're relevant.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you, like, maybe there was some shining stars. They're like the Cowboys, like there's some shining stars.
Yeah.
But also never getting over the hump. Would you rather have that, or would you rather just be?
I'd rather be the Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a little hope.
Yeah, because they're already talking about the Cowboys being good again.
Yeah. Because they drafted Caleb Downs? Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they're talking about the chemistry and
Great chemistry.
Schottenheimer.
This is Dak's year.
Oh,
This is year, 10, 11 for Dak? Fine,
is the year.
he's going to turn the corner.
this is the year.
He's going to elevate his game to an MVP.
Boy, we fall for it every year, don't we?
Every year.
Hell, I've even kind of fallen for it.
I actually think they're going to be solid.
Yeah, they should be good.
Like, their defense should be better.
Well, Caleb Downs is a stud.
Schottenheimer's not that bad of a coach.
I know, I agree. Damn
right.
it. Yeah, go Cowboys.
Cowboys.
But you're right. It's like, at least in Dallas, they can get their hopes up before having their heart ripped out.
Right.
Blazers, you can't even get your hopes up. You guys do because you're cute little Blazer fans, and this is what you do. But you
that
really
is true.
You should learn that is futile.
You're not lying, because at the start of the offseason, Suk and myself were saying that they're going to get Giannis.
guys
Jalen
are-
Brown. It's going to happen.
You're
Something.
just the cutest.
I had convinced myself.
So predictable.
I had convinced myself they were in on Giannis and Jalen Brown.
Wait till October when we start. Well, we won't talk a ton about them, but when we do talk about them, you guys will be like, "Oh, watch out!"
Well, they were in on these guys. You know, Rob, I did pull this up. I pulled up a list of Trailblazers that they showed interest in from 20. What year did I pull it from? It was 2016. I want to say 2012. No, 2010. 2010 to 2026. The we almost got him list. I asked ChatGPT to go through and say every article that says the Blazers showed interest in this guy. The list is insane.
Read the list.
Okay, Jordan Farmar, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Omar Ashik, Spencer Hawes, Greg Monroe, Vince Carter, Lance Stevenson, LaMarcus Aldridge, DeAndre Jordan, DeMar DeRozan, Al Horford, Dwight Howard again, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus again, DeAndre Jordan, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love again, and his Cantor, Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin, Aaron Gordon, JaVale McGee, Ben Simmons, Miles Turner, OG Anunoby, John Collins, DeAndre Ayton, Miles Turner, Bam Adebayo, Pascal Siakam, Jeremy Grant again, Malcolm Brogdon, Trey Murphy III, Giannis, LaMelo, Jalen Brown, Trey Murphy again, Peyton Watson, and Aaron Gordon again. Those are guys that literally had articles written. The Blazers showed interest in those guys.
Yeah. Okay. First of all,
That's insane, and they got none of them.
You got 4 of them. I was trying to
No,
follow.
but at the time, they didn't get them when it was reported. They had something else happen. But yes, they did get a couple of them.
I was trying to follow to see how many they actually got, and I think the Blazers had Hawes, right?
No.
Didn't they? The Blazers never got Spencer Hawes?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
So,
Lamar. They got LaMarcus. They got
LaMarcus.
Ayton and his Cantor. They ended up getting
Anthony, Carmelo Anthony,
But the Carmelo, it's like the Carmelo one was when he was with Oklahoma City. He got traded to Houston.
and Jeremy Grant. But anyway, the point is, Blazer fan. That's a classic Blazer fan list. Like,
Yes.
who cares who they showed interest in? Like, isn't every team interested in a star player that could be had?
And that's the whole thing. Is
But
like
Blazer fans like, oh yeah, see, they showed interest. Who cares?
That's the whole thing. Jalen Brown. Oh, they showed interest. Giannis. Hey, we had interest in him, and then they don't get him.
You're right. The Blazers are so mid. Why
So
are
mad.
you a fan? You should find a new team.
I should, but I was born here, so it's just like I have to be. I would feel like a traitor if I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling.
Right?
I mean,
Like-
you know how many times I've wanted to abandon the Royals, and I will tell you, as a Blazer fan,
You're a Padres fan now.
Well, I like the Padres.
Full Kwanzaa.
My Royals, that's my team, and you're a Blazer fan, and this could apply to Mariner fans or, not Seahawks. They just won the championship.
They're actually good.
Any Blazers or Mariners, right?
Right. Those are like, the Northwest.
Oregon State also.
Beefs.
Take it from me. I have been a fan of 2 of the worst teams in their sport. Kansas City Royals, who out of nowhere, at 30 years, I was a dormant fan. Didn't even have any gear, didn't care about them anymore. I'm like, dude, they'd killed me. They beat me. They beat me to a pulp.
Yes.
I was just beaten to a pulp, lying there, breathless, waiting for someone to take me away in a stretcher. And magically, they go to the World Series in back-to-back years and win a title after 30 years,
Right.
out of nowhere.
Insane.
So it can happen, and it does happen. The other one is Kansas football. Now, it's not like they've won a title.
I
or anything.
just was watching highlights of that game against Missouri the other day.
Yeah, number 1 versus number 2.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But they were the doormat of all sport,
Todd Reesing.
and they've turned it around. So I'm just telling you, there's hope.
Isn't it different though in basketball?
And you can't really abandon your team.
Right.
You can't do that.
Like my buddy, he's a Beaver. He went to Oregon State. He's a Blazer fan. I told you he was a Jaguar fan. Like those are his teams. Those are like the three of the worst teams you can have because the Jags were terrible. And he's just like, what do I even root for? Like, why do I watch sports?
Right.
They just lose.
Well, I go back to the Jag thing. Didn't we talk about this yesterday? I can't remember if we did.
Yeah, might have.
But you were telling me you have a Jags buddy.
Yeah.
Which is funny. But it goes back to our topic that we had not too long ago about can you be a diehard fan of a team that just came to your city?
Right. Yes.
And the answer is I don't think you can. I think to be a diehard, you have to have years and years of the things
disappointment
that move you
yes
to be a fan pile up to make you a diehard. I don't think you can like so Portland just got the Fire. I know everybody's out there rooting on the Fire. That's great. It's a great home environment. None of those people, in my view, are a diehard Fire fan. You can't be yet. It's too soon. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you?
I agree.
Do you buy my theory here?
I do, but I also think for you to become a diehard, you have to go through you have to go through some disappointment too.
You have to stick with them,
right?
Through thick and thin.
Because I look at like kids that, let's just say, a kid that was born in Boston during the Patriots dynasty era, like all they know is to win championships. But can you really be a diehard if you've all you know is winning? Like the Celtics win all the time, the Red Sox win all the time, the Patriots win. Like, can you really be a diehard if you haven't gone through a lot of disappointment?
Another good question.
That is, I don't
like
know.
We're defining a diehard fan here.
I'm laughing because
you're a diehard
I'm
Fire
adopted
fan.
Red Sox fan and Boston sports fan.
Yeah.
But I agree with you that you can't be it. You can't die hard means your emotions need to
but
literally die in order to and stick
right.
with the team.
Did you become a fan before they were winning all these championships? No. Oh, so you hopped on.
I'm kind of hopped on. Yes.
Okay.
That's why I say adopted Boston fan.
So he's not a diehard.
So you're not a diehard.
No.
And you will admit that you're not a diehard.
No, I am a supporter.
I like that. I like that.
Love that.
I do like that.
God dang it, that's great.
Thank you.
Brandon Henson, everybody.
I'm a Twitter guy. Thank you.
That's smart. but I think it's true. So going back to your buddy, he grows up in Jacksonville. The Jags suddenly get a team. You can't just instantly be a diehard. Now you support the team, like Brandon says.
Yes.
And you're there every year. Eventually, you will grow into diehard status. But you got to go through some stuff.
Yeah, because you like you said, you weren't paying attention. You didn't care about the Royals for 30 years. That is just, but obviously you care about them.
But I think back to the point, you're a diehard Blazers fan. You're not going anywhere.
No.
And they know that.
They do. They know that.
They got you by the short and curlies.
Dude, I used to work for the Blazers. They fired me, and I still like them.
By email. No,
voicemail. Yeah, they left a voicemail. Hey, you no longer work here. Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Did they start it with this?
Hey. Yeah. Hey, you're fired. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Fired.
Yeah,
well, yeah, I know that, but that you can separate that from the team.
I don't. I do kind of hold a grudge against them forever.
Do you?
Yeah.
The team?
Yeah.
Like Young Hansen?
Yeah.
Or Hunson or whatever his name is?
I will say I don't
Young
know. I don't know
play?
that. See, that's why I don't consider myself a diehard because
Oh.
Because of that. Like I would say I was before. Like even when I worked for the team, I loved the team and I would watch every game and I would be like, dude, I love this team and that's my squad. But once they laid me off, a little bit it died in me. But there's still my
that they can never get back.
Right.
Hence, Die Hard.
They killed it.
Yeah, but you'll be right there. Like if they ever
actually good,
you'll be right there.
Right. Because my kids will be into it. Like I will for sure. If they ever became actually really good, I'm going back to Die Hard status.
Yeah. So you can't leave them.
You can't.
But they're still mid.
I mean, what kind of sports fan would just leave? Up and leave?
Yeah.
Browns fans.
A weak one. We
were talking about Browns fans. How should they leave?
Could you blame any like? Would Browns fans be the only fans that you could
look at this?
That you could blame if they left their team, like quit being a fan of their team?
If they became a fan of another team, I would say that's Bush League.
But what if they just say, you know what, I'm out. I'm a Browns fan and I'm out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's acceptable?
I think so.
Are there other teams?
No, not really.
Lions?
This texter goes, I'm a fan of the Blazers, Beavers, Raiders. That's a pretty poor combo.
That's rough.
That is a rough combo.
That's rough.
Because the Raiders, man, in that division too. Oof. But that's the thing. If you're a Browns supporter and you're just like, dude, I just can't support the Browns anymore, I'm gonna still watch the NFL. I'm okay with that. But I feel like if you left the Browns, you're like, I'm now a Chargers fan, or I'm a Bills fan or
Yeah,
something
you
like
can't
that.
do
You
that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm off board on that.
I'm with you on that. You have to have a tie, and it has to be over time.
Do you think you have to have a tie? Do you have to have a tie?
I do, yeah.
Like a
You can't just choose a team. That's not how this works.
No, there's usually a story behind it.
Yeah.
what's
There's
your
gotta
your
be
story with Boston? Do you have a story?
I
with
served
Boston?
my church mission
Okay,
in the
that
New
makes
England
sense.
area.
He was out there.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
half of my conversations had to be sports related in order
Yeah.
for them to talk to me till I can even bring up religion.
Right.
So I had to kind of
He had to know his stuff.
swing. Yeah. Right.
Smart.
Can you imagine door to door on your mission and not be in Boston in the area and not being able to open the conversation with the Red Sox or the Patriots
Celtics.
or Bennigans?
I can't imagine. That seems very
You know,
hard.
He had to know his stuff.
That makes
so there's
sense then,
always
yeah.
a tie.
See, that
You
makes
got-
sense, yeah.
You got to have a tie. Like my tie to San Diego is we've got family down there.
Yeah.
We have a place down there.
You
So
like San Diego.
Love San Diego.
Right.
And I've kind of gotten into the
It's
vibe.
like a second home for you.
Yeah, I've gotten
Third
into the
home, fourth home, fifth home.
The
How many
vibe-
homes do you have?
Oh my god. The vibe of the
The vibes.
pod-
The vibes
Padres.
of the vibes.
So anyway,
You're vibing.
I am vibing. We're kind of in vacation mode. We're going to Vegas tomorrow.
I was looking at all the lines and the line movement already for week 0.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. There's been a lot of line movement since the start when they
There
first
have.
opened, yeah.
yeah. I've noticed a few.
There's a couple of games I like, though.
I have to report bad news though.
No.
Yeah,
Bad news.
real quick.
I don't like it.
Real quick, sports news. Breaking sports news.
This is
First Dolly,
news.
and now the Pro Bowl.
R.I.P.
Guys, RIP. The Pro Bowl is no more. They canceled it. Can you believe that?
Hopefully the NBA follows suit. And
What are you going to do on that fateful Sunday
I don't know.
when the Pro Bowl is the only thing on,
What's your favorite Pro Bowl memories?
and you still don't want to watch it? Didn't some kicker get
Sean
trucked?
Taylor beat up a punter or something.
Yeah,
Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
R.I.P.
Rip. Yeah, he trucked a kicker.
That's the only thing I remember ever from any Pro Bowl.
I think I remember Russell Wilson doing well.
Okay.
So
I don't remember that at all. I literally only remember Sean Taylor beating up a punter or kicker. One of
I
the
don't
two.
think he beat him up. I think he just trucked him.
beat him up.
Yeah, there's a difference.
No, he just fought him.
Anyway, that's too bad.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sean Taylor. R.I.P. Dolly.
The sporting event you would least want to watch, the Pro Bowl. Right?
No, I'd rather watch the Pro. Yeah, I would watch that less than I would watch like even an NBA All-Star
I mean,
game.
you'd try to watch the Pro Bowl and you'd turn it off. It was
At least-
terrible.
yeah. You have to bet on it. If you're not betting on that and you're watching that for
And yet
for fun,
there are some. Really, you'd bet on the Pro Bowl?
it's the only I'm watching.
And there are some sports that would like kill for the ratings of the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, people love it.
There's like gets 6 or 7 million people to watch that.
But it's just like preseason football. No, I mean preseason football doesn't really matter. There's like 4 guys that are actually going to make the roster. Yet we're locked in.
No,
every
we're
week.
not. Not me.
Not me either.
Not this guy.
Not us.
I'm studying Stanford
Stanford, Hawaii,
and Clemson,
Davis, Warren.
USC. That's what I'm studying.
Yeah, Memphis takes on UNLV. I heard Memphis has like 70 plus new players on the roster.
Who's the new coach?
Charlie
they hire?
Huff. He was at Southern Miss last year.
Ooh.
Marshall the year before that.
Okay. The old coach,
He went to Arkansas.
Oklahoma State?
Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. That's right.
Silverfield.
He was good.
He's all right.
Ryan Silverfield.
He's all right.
All right. Well,
I like UNLV. What?
okay.
Yeah.
What's the spread?
It's like 5.5, 5.
Our Rebels are
Our
favored?
Rebels. Jackson Arnold. A lot of dummies out in Nevada.
Yeah, Jackson Arnold.
That'll
and,
be me when I make that bet and then Memphis wins outright. So
Who's the coach? Dan Mullen.
Dan Mullen. Alex Orgy's still there as the backup quarterback.
No way.
Yeah. But Jackson Arnold should be the starter.
Alex Orgy, you know what his claim to fame is?
No.
He was beat out by Stanford quarterback.
Davis Warren.
Warren.
That's what he's known for.
He was benched.
Well, he stinks.
Well, actually, I think Davis Warren got benched for Alex Orgy.
I think Orgy initially won the job.
No, I think Warren won the job. Orgy replaced him, and then Warren went back in
Because Orgy was so
because
bad.
Orgy was that bad. That's how bad Alex Orgy is.
Hey, I saw something that said he was looking good in camp, so here we go.
In UNLV camp?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be the judges of that. We'll be
We
out
will
there
be.
tomorrow.
We'll report back.
All right. Well, I got to start with a little something, something. You know, in this line of work, there are a lot of things that have always struck me as backwards, and we've talked about this before, but we had another one today. Another one. We'll start there next.
FM and 1080 AM.
First on the fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seattle Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Dinah Khosla. The record-breaking sale, which was agreed to last month, needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news: there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season. Instead, the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. Also starting this year, the NFL and NFLPA announced that a greater emphasis will be placed on 5 rule violations that affect player health and safety: a hip drop tackle, a horse collar tackle, launching, hit on a defensive player, or a blindside block. Any player who commits 3 of those 5 offenses during a season will receive a 1-game suspension. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This is pending FAR approval tonight. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports Network.
Me, Rob, Stephen Vaughn, Brandon Henson with you to Dizzle. So I looked it up. The 2024 Michigan football team. Now, I'm fascinated by this. Okay,
This is the research we do.
This is the team that Sharon Moore took over after Jim Harbaugh left after winning the title. Okay, so they win the title, and then McCarthy leaves, Harbaugh leaves, Moore takes over. And their quarterbacks at the start of the year are Davis Warren, Alex Orji, and Jack Tuttle. So in camp, Davis Warren, who is now the quarterback at Stanford, which is why we're talking about this, they play this weekend. And yes, I have my money on him. Davis Warren wins the job.
Somehow.
Loses to Texas, but goes 2-1 in the first 3 games. And gets benched. 4? Alex Orji.
That's right.
Your boy from UNLV.
I was at UNLV.
And he is now not only at UNLV, he's QB2.
Right. This is not the first year
UNLV.
he's been QB2. I believe this is the second or third year he's been QB2.
So reading through what happened when he started, he makes his first career start against number 11 USC. He went 7 of 12 for 32 yards, and they are calling it the lowest output of any quarterback in Michigan football since 1987.
Which is crazy because it's like Michigan isn't known to be, they want to run the rock.
It's not quarterback
right.
you.
I mean, Tom Brady did go there, but
he runs. Like Orji doesn't even throw.
right.
He just runs.
He's just an athlete.
Yeah. So he gets 2 more games. He plays Minnesota and goes he was 7 of 12, 32 yards against USC. Minnesota, he goes 10 of 18, 86 yards.
Better, right? I mean, more yards.
Then he's at Washington. No, then they bench him
Right.
for Jack Tuttle. And he throws for 98 yards
Whoa.
against Washington.
Whoa.
He gets 2 starts, but then for the Oregon game, they go back to Davis Warren.
And that team beat that Ohio State team that crushed everybody in the college football playoffs.
Exactly.
Yes, you're right.
That is wild
Yeah,
stuff.
that is wild.
In the shoe.
Yes.
Ohio State couldn't do anything.
No. That team that was throwing for less than 100 yards every game beats the best team in the nation.
Not true. Davis Warren, stat line against Oregon, 12 of 21,
Whoa.
164 yards.
Oh my gosh.
And that is who is at the helm of my Cardinal this weekend against Hawaii. That's who I'm rolling with.
I love it.
They're winning that game.
They should. Hawaii maybe out. One of the receivers may be out. So.
Oh, good. So I have yet another example of a PR team doing exactly the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I don't know if this drives you crazy, but it's always driven me crazy. Okay, there are many things in our line of work that seem bass-ackwards. And one of them is how sports information directors and PR teams at universities and sometimes even professional franchises operate. Because they're oftentimes like these real institutionalized gatekeepers who make it harder to do your job as media. They learn from the old hat. They have all these practices that are not evolved. They're out of date. They're counterproductive. Same for 25 years. It's a classic example, and I think this is true of a lot of industries, but it's just a classic example of an industry never evolving.
Right.
Like, it's just you do the same stuff over and over and over. You don't think and you don't evolve, and it comes back to bite you in the ass. Yet their entire existence, what's funny about it is their entire existence is to support and assist the media in doing their job and help their program or their team get publicity.
Right.
So anyway, they somehow think they got to control the narrative. They're very, like, the best example of this, and you could probably speak to this in your experience, is the difference between Oregon and Oregon State. Now, we're now affiliated with Oregon because we are their flagship, so this has changed. But back when we were independent and you had to deal with Oregon and Oregon State, they could not have been any nicer and easier to work with. They were very pro coverage.
Yeah. They want to get their guys out there.
Yes, and they would bend over backwards. They would call you. Oregon had the exact opposite tact, and it was really off-putting, and it was terribly unhelpful. Now, think if they had the same, sort of attitude as Oregon State, you'd think they would get more publicity, maybe the goodwill. And the unspoken thing about it is when things do go bad, and you have those relationships that are strong with the media, that can help you because things will go bad.
100%.
But Oregon was always kind of buttoned up. Now, some of that is they were just better. They didn't have to be as inviting as Oregon State. But I didn't think it served them very well. Anyway, and it can be more complicated than that because, sometimes you're at the mercy of the whims of the coach. Like, he wants to do something, you better do it. So, and sometimes you have to turn down requests and you have to be a jerk in certain situations. I get that. But there's still, it's mind-boggling.
There it is.
Is that a word?
Boggling, yeah. Mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
When situations like this one that I'm about to describe come up, I shake my head and wonder if anyone at this school has a brain. Anyone at all.
Probably not.
Do you know where I'm going
Where are you
with
going?
this story?
No, where are you going?
Fort Worth.
Okay, yeah.
The TCU story.
Yes.
This is unbelievable. So
Unbelievable.
TCU has come out, and they have, by the way, TCU plays this weekend. They opened the season in Dublin against North Carolina.
Yeah, very first game of the week.
So they have pulled the media credential of a local reporter, actually a whole paper.
Yeah.
The Fort Worth Star-Telegram. And by the way, if you don't know, TCU and the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, that paper is the only entity that covers TCU full-time. Like, that is TCU coverage.
Fort Worth is where
in
TCU
Fort Worth.
is, yeah.
Yeah. So they're the ones that cover TCU. They have pulled the media credential of a local reporter and the entire staff of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram basically for doing his job. So what ended up happening was there's a transfer kid by the name of Jacob Fields. He's a senior safety, and apparently he was really bad. He sucker punched this kid. Now this guy's name, I'm gonna struggle with it, but I think it's Dozie Izukanma,
Sure.
Anupama, I don't know.
Close, I don't know.
And he sucker punches him in the locker room. Apparently, it had been building between those two, and it was flat out assault. I guess his head hit the ground, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Cops. Like it was
It was a full thing. They got investigated and everything.
It was very bad.
Kid got booted off the team.
He did. So the Fields got the boot. Now the Fort Worth Star-Telegram reported on this. The reporter's name was Stephen Johnson, and TCU is disputing the details of that report. Yet, as you said, the safety has been dismissed. So how off could their report be if you kicked the kid off the team?
Right.
So TCU is also claiming that the report from the paper resulted in threats to the victim, Dozie, due to misinformation. However, the Fort Worth Star-Telegram has already pointed out that that's bullsh because they didn't reveal the player's name until after he himself posted about it 3 days later and confirmed everything that happened.
Right. He went on social media. I think his Instagram, he made a story on there and basically said, this is kind of what it is.
So what TCU Brain Trust in their SID department thought this to be a good idea of how to handle this, I have no idea. But what they've done is, one, they have made the rest of the world aware that this even happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so congratulations. You have managed to highlight and accentuate your worst headline in years, which is the opposite of your job, by the way. And two, you have managed to make yourself look bad by essentially blaming the reporter for doing his job. So it's bad PR 2X, all from your own doing. And by the way, I think, you may disagree with this, but I think people understand when there are fights in a locker room, it's not that big of a deal to people. They understand in football that, we've all been in locker rooms. There are disagreements. There are guys who don't get along. Whatever, it's going to happen. In other words, it does not really make TCU look that bad. That could have happened anywhere, right? So what are you so worried about covering up? But you've made your mistake the bigger headline.
Right.
So now you look worse than anything that's already happened, and there was an assault.
Because you're right, because they made the choice to, kick Fields off the team, which is probably the right choice based off what it looked like had happened. And then you go and you combat it and say, well, look, even though we made the decision, we're going forward with it, we're going to limit your access to cover this team, and we're going to say you can't be a part of it. And that's where it's going to get people mad because, look, I respect all the beat writers that cover these schools, cover these teams. I respect them all very well because their job is very tough. It's a hard travel. It's a hard way to live your life. But it seems like the last, I don't know, Rob, 5-ish years or so.
Gee, what does that coincide with?
COVID? I don't know.
Yeah, COVID.
The last 5-ish years or so, these beat writers have turned into glorified PR departments for teams, franchises, schools. Yeah. They will not say anything bad about them. They will not say anything controversial about them. And that's why when you get somebody that's good and actually questions things, they get limited access to what they want because these guys just will not talk to you. They'll say, well, you can't cover this team unless you say exactly what you want and exactly what we want. And that is a problem for me because when you're trying to find information, now it's all bubbly and positive information. I told you this during the break. We were talking about that Michigan team. Let's go back to Michigan in a little bit.
Yeah,
Alex Orji, Davis Warren, two of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen on that level. I was listening to this today. There's a guy that was talking about Michigan. There were reports when those two were in camp. A beat writer said that Davis Warren and Alex Orji was the best quarterback combination in the Big Ten Conference. Mm-hmm. They both are horrible. But because he wants information, he wants access from Harbaugh, from a coach, from Schroeder, whatever it is, he's going to say that he's going to get more access. And that's what it's turned into now is if you go against anything against the franchise, against the school, you're going to get your access cut. And that's not how it should work.
Yeah, I thought where you're going with the last 5 years, perhaps, a certain administration that has sort of set the tone for this
and
of how you handle dissension. Yeah. And it's not dissension. It's just somebody doing their job. It's embarrassing.
It is.
And that reporter, by the way, the Fort Worth Star-Telegram is saying they've already sent him to Dublin.
Yes.
He's going to stay there. Yep. And I don't know if they have to buy him a ticket or what, but they should absolutely give him his credential back, and they should apologize. And if this indeed came from the SID department and not from the higher-ups, that SID should be fired. Something tells me this is from Sonny Dykes because in a story I was reading, apparently he has done this before or pulled credentials before. He's Cincy in that way. But this is 100% wrong on all levels. Mm-hmm. Shame on TCU. They should be better. Go North Carolina. And I never thought I would say that. Now I'm going to have to bet on them.
Belichick, let's go.
And it's so wrong.
What happened in the sports world that it flipped to this, where now you're not allowed to question anything? Was there a moment?
Well, I just think it's easier. It's just easier.
Because also, look, TCU, they pull this guy's credential. We'll talk about it going into the weekend, but then when week 1 happens, we'll all talk about every game and we'll just forget about it. Nobody will care again.
So Say that again?
After this week 0, once the football games are played, we'll stop talking about this reporter getting his credentials pulled because we'll move on to something else. That's the other thing now is our brains are so wired to just get rid of one thing and go to the next thing that this reporter will just stop talking about it.
I just think it's easier.
And so it's like if we get rid of him now, no one's going to talk about it in a week.
I just think it's easier to be a bully. And that is, it's the same reason why Bob Knight was successful. It's why a lot of coaches are successful. It's why like, I hate to say it, but it is the current administration's, it's straight out of their playbook. You just bully because you're the person in power, and it's easier. It's lowest common denominator. You don't have to think about it, and most of the people cower to it.
Yeah.
And it's sad. I mean,
because it messes with people's paychecks. It messes with their job, like their
100%.
livelihood.
I mean, the media is there for a reason. It is to cover, is to give us the truth about what has
It's supposed
happened.
to be unbiased, but it is very biased.
Yeah, but that guy was just
He was-
reporting
yes,
on a
unbiased.
fight, unbiased. And so it's, I don't know. I just think, and the bigger point is, I've seen this crap from PR departments and SID departments for the last 25 years I've been in this business. It blows me away how bad they are at it. And here's another shining example of how not to handle something. You would think, and it's not all of them, it's not.
It's not.
But you would think at some point somebody somewhere would wisen up and go, you know what, maybe we should look at our jobs a little differently.
I'm with you. I don't understand. These schools, these franchises, they can deal with a little bad publicity for a second. Even if it's not, and look, the guy was just reporting what the facts were. That's all he was doing. It wasn't even like,
well, yeah,
like you just deal with it and you will be fine.
The fear over,
but you're adding on to it. You're making people continue to talk about it. If they don't pull that guy's credentials, we're not talking about it in Portland, Oregon. Yeah,
like they have accentuated. Again, they're doing the opposite of
what
their
you should
job.
do. Right?
They have accentuated their worst headline by letting us know what happened.
Right.
What ended up happening initially is bad, but you will overcome it. It's not that bad of a reflection on TCU. And that's what it is. It's just this thin-skinned, like if anything bad happens, we can't have that out there, or that's wrong, or you're lying, or there's misinformation. It's weird. It's as if no one has any brain and no one has any ability to just roll with something bad that happens. Like, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. We'll bag that. You want to talk about stepping in it? Fun little golf. What should I say? What's it called? Like a dust up?
Sure.
Golf dust up.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that next. All right, it's Rob, Vaughn, and Henson. Does that have a ring to it?
Yeah. Our RVH.
RVH. Does that have a ring
Is that
to
better?
it?
Or
I don't think
is
so.
that worse?
I don't think so. Sounds like a law firm. The
Rob.
law firm of Henson, Ropp, and Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vaughn, Ropp, and Henson.
Yeah. I think that sounds better.
Vaughn, Ropp, and Henson.
No, the Vaughn at the end.
Yeah, Vaughn.
Henson, Rob, and Vaughn.
Yeah. Still not that great.
No, it's not.
Damn it. Well, anyway, we've got more golf to corkscrew into the program.
Love it.
This has been a big golf week.
Yeah. Remember I did that yesterday to you?
Yeah.
And you loved it.
I did, actually. I was really...
Told you all about the new tour championship format?
Got me excited for it, and then I have to wait till 2028. Oh.
You do?
Man. So I'll forget.
Are you guys fired up for the tour championship this weekend? We're going to be
Super.
in Vegas for it. We can bet on it.
Tell me who to bet on. Yeah, I'll bet on it.
Well, I got to tell you, I think Scotty's going to win it.
So, not a ton of value.
Well, no, there's never a ton of value on Scotty. Everybody thinks he's going to win every tournament.
Right, because he's so good.
But apparently he was sick last week. Did you hear that? He had hand, foot, and mouth
Gross.
last week.
That's disgusting.
Blame the kid.
Yeah, he's got 2 little kids,
Jeez.
and he said he couldn't even grip his clubs.
Another reason why kids just are the
Suck.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's disgusting.
That is vile.
Yeah.
Did you ever have it?
Fortunately, I've dodged that bullet.
I never
don't
had
go
it
through
either,
that.
so.
But there's still time.
There's still time.
Yeah, right. You're not out of the
still
woods
early.
yet there,
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah. Good luck.
So the new dust up, I don't know if you've read about, do you know Good Good?
Yeah. Yeah.
So have you read about this?
Yes.
So this one's interesting. So Good Good started as a YouTube, I think they were a YouTube golf channel,
Yes.
and they're for the youngs, the kids.
Right.
They love golf on
YouTubes.
YouTube. They don't watch PGA Tour golf. They watch Good Good.
And Bryson.
And bright, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And I get that. It's way more interesting. But you want to talk about stepping in it. So Good Golf is in a lot of trouble because they released an ad where they were promoting their new driver. They partnered with Callaway, and they are promoting the Good version of Callaway's new driver. And in the ad, there's 2 influencers. One is a dude and one is a female. And the bro, Terry Tate's the female influencer. Terry Tates her, drops her right on the tee box for grabbing his driver out of his bag.
Right.
So he stands over and he says, "Don't grab my driver," or
Well,
something
and that's
stupid.
the weird part. Like, the way he says it, too, is not in a nice way. He hovers over, like, do not grab
Yeah.
it.
So first of all, not creative at all.
No.
And second, the domestic violence against women people are out saying, "Hey, you probably shouldn't depict somebody trucking a female golfer on a tee box."
Here comes Stevie Woke. Kind of agree with him. Probably should
Not a good look.
Probably not. And then the hover over, don't touch my driver. Jeez. Women can do what they want to do.
So who thought that was a good idea? I don't know.
You piece of garbage!
Now,
Exactly. That's literally what he sounded like.
there are people on the other side of this who are like, "Look, it's just an ad."
A lot of people.
She's smiling
Right.
as she falls to the ground. She's smiling. So which is it? Is it really the worst depiction, or is it something that we shouldn't our brains be able to decipher between just a dumb golf ad and domestic violence? You know what I'm saying?
It should, but it's not. It's just not creative or funny.
Well, that's true.
And that's the problem. I think we can. I think we can figure out the difference between a silly golf ad and real domestic violence when it is like an actual joke and we think it's funny. This just wasn't creative and wasn't funny. This is just, get out of my way. Don't, get out of my way, woman. Let me get my driver. Like, it just wasn't good. And so that's why it's the backlash. It's the Deshaun Watson thing all over again. If he's good, like, people are going to cheer for him. But when he sucks, it's really easy to cheer that he sucks.
See, I think both things can be true. I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, okay, we don't need to extrapolate this into this giant
Right. Do they need to be punished forever because of this?
right.
Probably not.
And by the way, the golf world is piling on these guys.
And look, they probably should get piled
deserve
on for
some
a little
of it,
bit.
but they don't deserve all of it. I think the other side is true, where it's like, you can't do that. You can't
Right.
show that.
You
Just
can't.
what are you thinking? So, but do we need to like bury the company? Like,
No.
I feel like these guys are actually going to lose their company. So here's what has happened. Here's the fallout. The Callaway CEO came out and announced an investigation. I don't know what they're going to investigate. It was clearly not Callaway. It was Good Good's ad.
Right.
The PGA Tour will not commit to the Good Good. Apparently, Good Good has its own golf tournament with the PGA Tour in Austin in the fall, and the PGA Tour is now saying we were not going to commit to that. Golf Channel postponed the Big Break Good Good premiere, which whatever that is. Golf Galaxy dropped all Good Good apparel. Dick's Sporting Goods removed all Good Good merchandise from online.
This is over the top.
I think that too. I think this is a little much. But at the same time, you're the ones that put out the ad. The Callaway stock didn't take a hit. I want to know what women think. Like, do women look at that and go, man, that is awful. Why are you doing this? Because while a lot of us are smart enough to, separate the two, it's just an ad. There are people that aren't, particularly these dumb bros that watch Good Good, right? They look at that and go, oh, I'm gonna truck my lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of silly. But at the same time, there's a lot of dumb people out there. You really can't have that ad airing. But we also should not. I just think Good Good is getting absolutely railroaded here, and they were in the wrong. But boy, they're getting smoked.
It certainly seems like it's the good old boy network of the golf family that the old golf golf heads that
the
are
PGA
like
they're painting, it's pearl clutching.
Right, we can't have these young guys make these type of jokes. And while I agree these jokes shouldn't be in there, I don't think that Good Good should be losing all these sponsorships, losing all these places to sell their stuff, losing everything that they've built for one stupid joke that they made that obviously everybody was in on, right? Like the woman was in on it. Like, it doesn't seem, she didn't care.
Well, that's true.
She
could have easily said, hey,
like, no,
this is probably not a good idea.
I would guess that she's probably like smart enough to be like, hey, like, we can't be showing this. And she'd be like, oh no, this is gonna be cute and silly and funny. And it just wasn't. So again, they can't be doing ads like this, but they shouldn't be losing everything because of it.
Well, the PGA Tour, this reminds me of when ESPN tried to hitch its wagon to Barstool. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They had to deal with Barstool. And dude, that ended in
less than a day.
Yeah.
They showed the one episode of them in the bus.
Yeah.
And they canceled the next day.
And ESPN's like,
because the women at ESPN said, I don't want to be affiliated with this.
So the PGA Tour tries to hitch its wagon to a younger, Callaway in this instance, tries to hitch its wagon to a new, younger, cool vibe. They know they need to start grabbing the good audience types, right? And here they are, canceling them over an ad that they ran. So I think both things can be true. Terrible ad, dumb, like, be smarter than that. Like, that was your opportunity to really
make a name for yourself.
Yes, dude. If that were a funny ad, people would be talking about it. But you made a terrible ad, and somehow nobody had the wherewithal to say, maybe we shouldn't truck the lady in the ad. But at the same time, I just don't think. I think we're going way too far because it's like pearl clutching with like you say, the old guard white, like the old white haired golf guy, khaki pants guy is all sorts of bent out of shape about this, and I just think they're taking it too far.
It certainly seems like golf in general is just afraid that Good Good's going to continue to push the level, like push it a little farther. Like, hey, if they're willing to show semi violence towards women, what's next? Like, what are they going to do next? And so we can't have that. And I agree with you. It seems a little overblown that this is happening because you do have to latch on to what people watch, and people watch YouTube, and people watch influencers that are going about all this way. But if you're good, you have to be smart enough to not just have someone say, hey, we can't do this ad. Like, this is just not going to be okay. It's not going to fly. And to not have that, and I think that's probably one of those things, Rob, where it's a lot of young people are running good, and they probably didn't see it, right? Like, if they would have had an old head in there, they'd probably be like, hey, maybe we should check this out and change this a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the old crowd's not going to like this.
I wonder what Callaway surely had to have their eyes on it before it aired.
That's my thing. Did that get through the cutting room floor to even be to be posted?
Yeah,
like,
it's one thing for
everyone
good.
See this before it got posted, or whose eyes were on it before it got on social media?
Maybe not. Like, I mean, it's one thing for Good to do it because it's kind of that's their bit. It's another for Callaway to approve it,
right?
And maybe they didn't because they said that they're looking into it. They're having an investigation. I don't know. A text comes in. Good getting railed because they're MAGA associated and they've become problematic in the past, and this is the tipping point. Yeah, that's a
And that is
at this
that is
point
probably true.
is a thing.
Yeah.
PGA, we don't push women. We exclude them from our clubs like civilized people. Quality
Great
text.
point. Great point.
And there is nothing funny about violently shoving someone to the ground, male or female. That's right. Why would you put that in your ad? Like, it's just so dumb. And yet, here we are. All right, let's get on to the gobbler. Another Dante Morse light next.
Liberty. FM and 1080 AM.
First on the fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news, there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. Also starting this year, the NFL and NFLPA announced that a greater emphasis will be placed on 5 rule violations that affect player health and safety: hip drop tackle, horse collar tackle, launching, hit on a defensive player, and blindside block. Any player who commits 3 of these fouls during a season will receive a 1-game suspension. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This follows in line with similar concepts by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports.
All right, welcome back. A couple texts about the good Callaway sitch. Here's a woman who says, I think the problem is the fanboys that follow that company. They think it's a joke, but it's not. It's the representation that's the problem. And I would agree wholeheartedly with that. Mm-hmm. Someone else said, better commercial, hit a woman or an old? Oh, God. How about neither?
Probably, is the old a man? Probably an old man.
You don't want to hit an old man?
Bet more than a woman?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I kind of think they're
they're
both
how
bad.
About neither?
Yes. Oh, I thought we were playing, do or die. We gotta do it. We gotta choose one.
And somebody said, what if roles were reversed and the lady trucked the man? That's all they had to do. Because this would not be a thing if they just flipped the two.
Still wouldn't be funny, but...
Right. It would be still... Yeah.
But yes, nobody would care.
We would have glossed right over it.
Right. Had they just switched the roles and the woman attacked the man, Good would have everything
Nobody
good.
would
Don't touch my driver.
Right.
But they probably didn't do that because they didn't want the driver to be associated as a female
As a woman's
driver.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Anyway, what a mess.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm an owner of a bunch of Callaway gear, so I'm not going to replace all of that because of these guys, but at the same time, it's not a good look when I'm going to be carrying around my bag here in a week or so, and people are going to see Callaway on my. No.
Everyone's going to be judging you because you got Callaway.
Yeah.
That is true.
Guy?
It's not a good look for Callaway.
Not.
They should be a little. But again,
how do you get?
Did
that
they
through
not?
Them? Yeah.
Look at it.
Right.
Sheesh. By the way, young Jackson out there, our social media czar, he pointed this out, and you just it looks like you saw it on your computer as well. But we were funny. Just at the start of the show, you read a long list of players the Blazers were
it's
interested
like 30
in.
to 40 players I listed since 2010.
Not who they got,
right?
Who they were just in on.
It was the list of players that the Blazers showed interest in and then did not acquire.
You can add another one to that list, as Jonathan Kuminga has signed with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's an off-season tradition like none other. The Trailblazers are going to be interested in players and then never acquire anybody. And then they get guys like Ja that they had, nobody had any whisper of it. It was never like, hey, the Blazers can go get Ja this year. No, it was out of nowhere. But whenever the Blazers have interest in somebody, just know they will not be getting that player.
That is true. That's a good point. Anytime they're ever linked,
they will never get them.
Yeah, but out of nowhere... Out of the
Denny
blue,
Advia,
that
came out of nowhere.
You're right. That is so true.
Ja out of nowhere.
So Kuminga, 2 years, $12.4 million with the Timberwolves. He chooses that over Portland. He also had offers from the Lakers and Bulls. So he actually had apparently a longer term deal from Portland on the table, but he's like,
Portland? I don't think so.
Minnesota's pretty good, and he's going there on a prove-it deal.
Nah.
Shorter prove-it deal. Okay, so I mentioned another slight for Dante Moore. Now, these rankings are stupid, but do you believe Dante Moore to be a top 10 college football player
Yes.
this year?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would think so, too. He was not in the top 10 of ESPN's top 100 college football players released today. Number 11.
I tell you what, all I hear all offseason how good the Ducks were, how talented they were, all these guys come back, and now I look at these rankings, and none of them are ranked.
It's
What's going
actually
on?
kind of true. There aren't that many of them.
Everyone's against them.
This is how you use the "no one believes in us" card. This is where you play it.
Dan Lanning's going to use it.
Yeah.
Guarantee
So
it.
top 10 players in the country according to ESPN. Number 10 is Carter Smith, Indiana offensive tackle. 9 is Jaden Mayava. They have him ahead of Dante
See, and
Moore.
that's where I mean,
How about that?
come on.
How about that?
I love Jaden Mayava. I think he's great. I loved him when he was at UNLV.
Well,
he is not better than Dante Moore.
Circle it on the calendar.
Yeah, totally. He is not better than Dante
No.
Moore. Now, he did make a big leap last year. He was
He's
much
good.
better.
He's a good player.
But he is a good player, but he's been a little rough around the edges, too. Not that Dante Moore hasn't, but
Right.
Julian Sayin, 8. CJ Carr, 7. Kawan Lacey, the running back from Ole Miss, 6. Can't argue with any of that. Trinidad Chambliss, 5. Malachi Toney, 4. Colin Simmons, the Texas Edge, is 3. Leonard Moore, Notre Dame corner, is 2, and Jeremiah Smith 1. So if you actually go through it,
I'd have him at 8. I'd have him
yeah, I
over
was going to
Sayin.
say he's not a top 5
No.
because I think their top 5 is real solid. If you're talking about just individual players, Leonard Moore, Jeremiah Smith, Colin Simmons, Malachi Toney, and Trinidad Chambliss.
I will say
that's pretty good.
Chambliss is the one that I could see fall down a little bit. He was a flash in the pan. He was not chosen as the starting quarterback at the start of last season. That was Austin Simmons. That was the guy Ole Miss wanted. He got hurt.
Yeah.
Chambliss comes in and does really well. New coach. I think he's the one guy that's in the top 5 that I think could really take a tumble there. But if I'm starting the roster, I think I'm taking Chambliss over Dante Moore right now. But I'm not taking TJ Carr. I think is better than Dante Moore. So number 8 is where I would have him.
What about Kawan Lacey, top 5? That guy.
He's good. He's awesome.
good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that as well.
I would argue for 7. I think he's a slightly better. I'm opposite of you. I think he's a little bit better than Carr.
Would you have Carr? Because I was going to ask.
So I
would
would
you
have
have
him
him
at 7.
ahead of Carr, ahead of Sayin?
I would have him above Sayin. I think Sayin is classic Ohio State quarterback. Troy Smith, go back to the day. JT Barrett back in the day. Like, the talent around you is so good.
Yeah, plug and play.
Plug and play, man. He has the best receiver in Jeremiah Smith. He had Cardinal Tate, who was the 4th pick in the draft last year. I mean, look, he is a really good player, really good, talented player. I don't think he takes a next step forward. And then when he got down to it in the CFP game against Miami, he couldn't make a throw. Like, that sticks out to me. So I would have Dante Moore above Julian Sayin. I have Sayin down a little farther.
Yeah, they said Sayin last year, 77% completion percentage, nearly broke Bo Nix's FBS record, 77.4.
His stats are amazing, but I just think a lot of it has to do with everybody around him.
Bro, I can't get over the Mayava thing.
That's why, like,
Over Dante Moore? That's the first time
I've ever seen that.
Because, well,
That's putting a lot of faith in Lincoln Riley and what we're going to do to take the even next step. I mean, Mayava was good. Don't get me wrong. 24 touchdowns, 3,700 yards, but the 10 interceptions,
so
he wasn't overly exceptional. Now, you could argue that with Dante Moore as well. I mean, Moore's moment was against Iowa when he made the one throw, but that was the one throw he made all game. Right? I think Dante Moore is more of an NFL. Like, for me, it's more of an NFL projection. Like, he's going to be a much better NFL quarterback than Jaden Mayava. So if you're going maybe just straight college football player, just like Trinidad Chambliss, Dante Moore's a better prospect in the NFL, but Chambliss may be a better college player.
Let me ask you this. Is Jaden Mayava the quarterback on the Oregon schedule that scares you most? Or would it be, so here's some other options. They're playing Sayin. They're playing Nico.
Iamaleava.
They're playing
Bryce Underwood.
They're playing Williams, Damon Williams. Mestamaker gets a lot of
love.
like.
That's week 2 home game for Mestamaker.
I mean, I don't know. Probably Sayin.
They played some good quarterbacks this year.
They do. And Aiden Wait,
Northwestern.
Aiden Johnson? Oh, yeah, he's at Northwestern. Who's Michigan State's quarterback this year?
It's
what's his nuts?
It's European guy. I can't think of what his name
Wait,
is.
what? A European quarterback?
I'm pretty sure. It's Alicio Milojevic.
You're kidding.
I'm not. Alicio Milojevic.
Are you sure you're not looking at the Michigan State basketball team?
I am 100% positive. He was a freshman last year.
Where's he from?
He's from Illinois, but it's it's
Where's he from?
It's Milojevic. I don't know, dude.
Wow. You just don't see that much.
You don't.
Who's Boise State's quarterback? They have a quarterback?
Maddox Matson.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was pretty terrible last year. He also got hurt as well.
Who's Portland State's quarterback? Do you know that?
It's
You do
It's
know.
JKS's brother, Sakapulatelli's brother.
Really?
I believe so.
Ooh, watch out for them.
Jaren Chiave
Hey,
Sakapulatelli.
he's good.
I love Sakapulatelli. I think he's great. I think he'll be awesome. The only thing going against him is he's left-handed. You know the NFL hates those left-handed quarterbacks.
Who's Nebraska's quarterback?
That is Calandria.
Oh, yeah.
He left from UNLV to go to Nebraska.
All right.
I'm not scared of him.
Okay, so power rank the top 3 quarterbacks in order that the Ducks will play.
I just got done bashing Julian Sayin, but probably Julian Sayin number 1.
Yeah.
I would probably put Damon Williams at number 2 and Jaden Mayava 3. I think Damon Williams is better than Jaden Mayava.
Wow. See, I
need to see Meston more with Oklahoma. It's hard for me to put him above everybody.
Well, don't you think some of it is because the Ducks' defensive front is going to be nasty?
Right.
Don't you think some of it is escapability?
Yes.
I mean, Mayava might be the toughest to play.
Yeah.
To
Because he can run around and then
and
make
so
a
can
throw.
Williams, but I don't
Williams is so small is his problem. Like he's going to just get engulfed by that defensive line.
What about Mestamaker?
It may be He might be the right answer. He might be number 1.
What about Nico? We forgot about Nico.
Actually, that's a great point.
Because they got Bob Chesney.
Nico's
beautiful Bob.
I love UCLA this year.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Just because
I think Chesney's an awesome coach. I think Chesney's a great coach. I think Nico, for all the hate he got at Tennessee, he had some moments last season that was pretty good.
We got him to the playoff.
Yeah, he did at Tennessee
2 years ago.
And I think last year he had some moments, and I think right now there is buy-in at that UCLA program. And so I think Chesney just being good, having Nico there, he is still talented. He was a 5-star guy for a reason. I think he actually might have a good year.
Do you want the list based off of Pro Football Focus grades?
I do, yeah.
So Sayin would be their toughest quarterback this year, followed by Anthony Calandria at Nebraska.
Really?
And then Drew Mestamaker.
So none of the guys I said.
No, Mayava would be 4.
Which is weird. That's why ESPN has him at number 9. Is that what he was? Yeah.
Actually, the 2 worst quarterbacks they'll play, Bryce Underwood, well, in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Or no, not in the Big Ten, but just outside of
outside those guys,
Portland State.
Right.
Bryce Underwood and Maddox Madsen.
Okay, that makes sense.
8th and 9th.
Yeah.
Not very...
Yeah, so Pro Football Focus has Mayava as the 4th toughest quarterback that Oregon's going to face, but the 9th best player in all of college football.
Right.
Get out of here with that.
Good
Get
call.
right out.
Did you know there's a 26-year-old playing college football this year?
It doesn't surprise me.
Is he at BYU?
Nice.
You know, you would think.
You would think that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
The betting odds would have BYU
That's
the
how it used
heavy
to be.
favorite.
But now with all the rules changes, any school can have 26-year-olds at their.
But what do you mean used to be? Like, are you
kids would come back from their missions,
But they still do that, right?
Yeah, right. But as in, we were the cliche BYU, like that you would expect 25, 26-year-olds.
I always thought
now with just how everything works in college football now, any school can have a 25, 26.
Well, you had the COVID year.
Transfer everywhere.
Yeah, and all the injury, like who was Cam McCormick played like 25 seasons in college football.
Right.
This kid's name's Solomon. Ooh boy. Tulia Upupu.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tulia Tupupu. He's a former linebacker from USC, and he's been plagued by injuries. He's now headed to Montana. You saw him? He's 26.
I've seen that, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
What? Kind of just get a job at this point. I mean, no, I don't want to be
Is
mean.
it kind of sad?
It is kind of sad, I think.
So he suffered 2 Lisfranc tears, 2 ACL tears, and had a bout of the flu. So he missed multiple seasons at USC, got cut by USC, earned a roster spot, spring, trying out, and played in all 14 games in 2022. Transferred to Montana. He recorded 43 tackles, 2 sacks. And then in February 2026, the NCAA confirmed his extra year of eligibility. This is his 9th season in college football. That's like a pro career. And he'll be with Montana. So.
I will say, I mean, he's playing for Montana, so it's like it's not really going to be about the money, right? Like he's not playing for the money. He's playing because he loves football.
It's for the chicks.
But yeah, 26. I don't know. At some point, hang him up.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were saying about Cam McCormick.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Just let it go.
So he'll be the oldest player in college football.
Good for him.
All right. Coming up next, we're ready for In the News. Today, what do we have today? What do we have? I'm scrolling. Let's remember the time Dolly roasted your Portland Trailblazers. Next.
1080 AM.
First on the Fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news: there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. In the NBA, free agent Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Timberwolves, plus a player option. Kuminga chose Minnesota over offers from the Lakers, Bulls, and your Trailblazers. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This follows in line with similar concepts by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports.
We're gonna rock your world. Copyright free, rock your world. Only heard here, literally.
That's my favorite.
That's a great one.
By far my favorite.
I can't believe that's copyright free.
How did no one catch on? Like, none of the big groups bought that song?
I mean,
Metallica didn't want to rock that song?
if you made that, are you not copywriting that? It's so good.
Like, you're telling me if some big group if they sang that wouldn't catch on? That would slap.
It would.
It would slap.
Well, they can sing it. It's copyright free. Go grab it. Metallica should just
They
steal
should.
it. Just do it. Hi. It is
Hello.
trying to find the date. August 26, 2026. It is time now for In the News. I am your noted newsman. Thank you. Please be seated. Today is National Dog Day. I know you don't love dogs, but I love dogs.
Dogs love me, though.
Dogs are great.
They always love me. Like, we go to the pool. Uncle Harold's got a bunch of dogs. They just run right up to me, put their little head on my lap.
Yeah.
But then I smell like dog all day, and I don't like it.
I feel like dogs do sense one's character,
Right.
which means you're a good guy.
Well, thank you.
Do you like dogs, Brandon? Are you a dog
I'm
family?
not a dog guy. I mean, I'm fine with you guys having dogs as pets and everything. Just don't get it close to me.
Yeah, I actually don't have a dog. I don't have
keep
any
the bubble
pets.
away. I don't need it. Yeah, it kind of. I got bit by a dog on my knee one time.
See, that makes sense.
That kind of added to it. But
Uh-huh.
even before that, I wasn't about dogs. So
That'll do
especially
it.
big ones. Small ones I can tolerate. Big ones I want no part of.
I was terrified of dogs growing up because when we walked to school, we'd walk by this house, and there was no fence, but this giant German Shepherd would be chained to a tree,
That is frightening.
and he would absolutely lose his crap. Like, if he was off that chain, we're dead.
Like murder. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Daily. Give me anxiety. Well, one day, what do you think happens?
He breaks the chain.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he broke the chain, but he was off the chain, and he is...
You know what? That is off the chain.
I can't even speak.
You guys probably threw pine cones at him when he walked by, knowing you dumb kids.
I shot him.
Whoa.
No, I didn't. But he bit my lip.
Oh, your lip?
Yeah. Bit me in the lip.
I think he was trying to kiss you.
Maybe he was. But I didn't like that. And so I, much like Brandon, I had to
Oh,
overcome.
you didn't like that?
I didn't like it.
That's shocking.
What is that?
That's breaking news.
What is that?
So I it took me a while, but I became a dog guy. I thought maybe I would never become a dog guy because of that. I was scarred and bruised.
I get it. Like, I
And
get why
hurt.
people love them because it is unconditional love. Like, they just love you.
They're the best.
They're fine. I
National-
can take care of them.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I hate to admit this, but I'll admit it because I'm getting old. They're a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
And before like in my youth, I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
The dog would just be with me. It was not a chore.
You had the energy.
Yeah. And now it's like, you got to find a dog sitter when you're leaving. Like we're going to Vegas.
Right.
Who's watching the dog? Who's walking the dog? Who's feeding the dog? Well,
I don't know.
I don't think I'll ever be dogless, but
Yeah.
because they're just the best. But I like my freedoms. I like my free time. It's also National Toilet Paper Day, so shout out to whoever invented toilet paper. I did look that up,
Yeah.
and it apparently goes all the way back to like
Ancient times.
yeah,
Probably.
ancient China. They knew.
Well, yeah, I mean, what?
They knew.
Well, they probably take a dump and they're like, what? My butt's all itchy now. Like, what do we do?
I mean, it's not that hard, right?
Right. Like, how
To figure it out.
Yeah. How do we figure this out?
Yeah, maybe some paper or
We
something.
just clean this?
Well, let's remember the time Dolly roasted your blazers. Lizzie Acker had this. So Dolly and Kenny, you remember that lovely pairing?
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
Islands in the Stream.
That's right.
April 13, 1985, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers brought their Real Love Tour to the Coliseum. And apparently, Parton was taking some shots at Your Zers all the way back in the 80s. It's not shocking, is it?
No.
So there was a piano intro. Rogers comes out. He's singing. He goes, you know, his clap. I know it's late. I know you're weary. You know that whole.
Yep.
Soon Parton walks in, and they start singing "We Got Tonight" together. Beautiful little
We'll do it.
hymn. Flawless. And at the end, Parton and Rogers engage in a little good-natured prattle.
Ooh. That's why it's the Parton prattle.
So apparently Kenny Rogers was a Blazers fan, and he says, and they're talking to each other but talking to the audience, he says, "You cannot imagine what a thrill it is for me to play right here on the same court as the Portland Trail Blazers play
Hell
on."
yeah.
He tells Dolly that. And the crowd erupts, of course, you know,
Right.
sucking up to the hometown
Yeah,
crowd.
just a cheap pop.
And he says, "I identify with those guys a great deal." That's what Kenny says. And Parton replies, "Oh, you identify with those guys, so you can't score either?"
Dolly. Jeez.
How about that? Taking shots, bro.
I mean, even back then.
Even back then.
They
were a joke.
Yeah, they're a joke then, joke now. What do you think she'd say now? If she was alive.
Probably
I'd
the same thing.
I would love to hear her. I would have loved to hear her thoughts on the Blazers. Hey, what'd you think of the 2026 Blazers, Dolly?
Well, according to this, she did not know ball because the Blazers the night before scored. They were fourth in the league in points per game that year, and the night before they scored 132.
What a
points.
Casual.
Yeah, totes.
Dolly the casual.
Yeah, come on, you got to
Wait,
be better.
did Dolly like sports at all? Probably
That's
not.
a good question. I don't know. She did play the Cowboys halftime show Thanksgiving a couple years ago.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she likes
I know.
sports.
Well,
Sports.
I guess that's true. I don't know why that. I don't know why I said that.
What is that? Yeah, no, I did. I
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. to her.
But look, the point is, everybody's bagging on your
the
Blazers.
point is, everyone
Even Dolly Parton,
everybody makes fun of the Blazers at all times.
even in the 80s. Are you ready for Hood to Coast? Who's running Hood to Coast?
Brandon,
It's this weekend.
Hell no.
There's controversy here.
is there?
Yeah.
You probably were a hood to coaster, weren't you?
I was never done it.
Come on, dude.
My brother has done it a few times.
Yeah, I have friends.
I
that-
even think my kid's done it.
I have friends that have done it. I've never done it.
I don't know. It's not my thing. Sounds miserable.
Just running.
Well, in the middle of the night and then sleeping in a van isn't that what they do?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
seems
sleep in the
horrible.
van.
Why would I do
Why?
that?
So I can have a beer on the coast? I can have a beer on the coast anyway.
I'll just drive there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems faster.
yeah. Let's race. Let's race, dude.
20,000 participants from every state in over 40 countries are gearing up for Hood to Coast this weekend. The controversy is that Dave Kinsella from our sales team,
Sure.
he is our... I know you don't know Dave, but you've seen him.
Probably.
By the way, Steven knows no one around here. It's very
Still?
inspiring. Yes, it's very inspiring. Like, he knows no one.
We've tried, yeah. Rob will be like, who's that person?
I mean,
don't know.
fair to him, half the crew is gone by
Yeah,
2 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying.
that's true. Apparently, they
I tell you
come
what,
in
I
early.
know the people I need to know. And I'll say that.
They keep saying that. Oh, everybody's here early. You should be here early, and then everybody be. And I don't know if I buy that.
No.
Are they really here early, or is no one ever here ever?
No one's ever here ever.
I buy that because I've been here earlier, and it's definitely a little more livelier than the afternoon.
Well, where do they
shift.
all go?
Lunch.
As far Dolly said it, 9 to 5.
They should be
it's
here.
not
It
even
should be.
5.
It should be packed
There's
full.
no one out there.
It should be packed full. They're all on, sales meetings, corporate meetings. They have to talk about nothing, and then they learn nothing.
I tell you
and then they report back nothing.
There have long been many bets on how this show will end, and I have stayed steadfast that it will end by this whole operation just shutting down one day. Just done. We're done. Sorry.
Like
No
you just
more.
go to open the door and it's
Yes,
locked.
it's like,
No one tells you anything.
or maybe an email.
Shoot you a voicemail. I imagine it's like the New York Jets guy on Hard Knocks where they just locked him out of the door. Like, can't get in.
Was that last night?
No, I don't know. That was back in the day. That was years ago.
the
That's an
old
old one.
Jets.
That's a classic.
old one.
I didn't watch last night's. Anybody catch it?
No.
Not yet. I've watched the first 3 episodes. I haven't
It
watched this
gets
one yet.
it. You know, it's
Fine.
There's some good.
It's fine. Yeah, the Hood to Coast is
Sorry, controversy.
Oh, Dave hurt his
Oh.
he pulled I think he blew out his Achilles or something.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Yeah, something bad.
Oh.
And he's a big runner.
Yeah.
And he's our team
He's like
leader.
he's the leader.
Yeah, he's the Odyssey team leader. He was really pissed about it.
I would be too.
And then he came up to me. He's like, Isaac, I can identify with those athletes who get hurt right before the Super Bowl. And I'm like, Dave, I don't know if that's the same thing.
The Hood to Coast is his Super Bowl.
Well, that's what he said. He
Yeah.
said, I know it's not the same thing, but yes, this
But it is the same thing.
I'm really, really disappointed.
Because he's working all year to that moment.
Yeah, I felt bad for Dave.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Poor Dave.
So I don't know who will lead the Odyssey team into battle Friday,
We got to have a good showing.
but maybe it's Brandon Sprague. I think Sprague's on the team.
Sprague's on the
Spriggs.
team. Yeah.
Do we know who else is on the team? Any other fan personalities
Isn't
running
Dusty's
that?
wife run?
Lindsay, she's a runner.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She baked us a nice sourdough loaf the other day. Did you see that?
No, I wasn't invited.
Oh, you didn't get any?
No.
Oh.
I saw Suk eating sourdough.
Yeah, that was from Dusty's wife.
I just saw him walking around eating bread. I'm like,
She's
what are you
buttering
doing?
us up with her sourdough baking skills.
Yeah. Suk's just eating bread. I'm like, what are you doing, man? He's like, just eating some sourdough. Cool.
Is Dusty running Hood to Coast with her?
I don't think
He's
so.
smarter than that, right?
Yes. He is my boss, so yes. He's smarter than that.
So you got to be prepared for road closures.
And cars and stuff. Maybe.
So the event will converge in southeast Portland on Friday. They're expected to pass through the area between about 4 and 10:30 p.m., depending on how slow some of these people are going. So 20,000 participants will be on the Portland area routes during that window.
Look, it's not for me, but I think it's it's cool that you can get a whole giant community of runners from around the United States. Get them all together and do this.
People love it. Everybody talks about Hood to Coast all around the country.
Yeah,
It's
they
one
love
of the
it.
cooler
Yeah.
races. They do a good job. I get it. Dan Floyd, he's the guy that hooked us up with Dan Ryan. Good friend, good, like a great guy. They raise a bunch of money for charity. What's not to love? It's just I won't be out there.
Yeah, I support it 100%. But you don't want me out there
No, we don't.
because I'm going to complain. If I'm running, I'm going to start complaining. Like, this is boring. What are we doing? Kick me off the team.
Wow. Would you, Antonio Brown?
Yeah, just deuces. Just deuces straight out. Hey, later. Stop by, Taco Bell, get a taco.
Some bar in Sandy?
Yeah. Uber back.
What else do I have for you here? You ask. Good question.
I do.
Waiting for my notes to fire back up. I need a new iPad. Christmas.
Oh, I'll put it on your list.
Thank you.
Or Labor Day.
Shocking news. Do you think Oregon is a hardworking state?
No.
Don't take your time or anything.
Oh.
It's not. As a matter of fact, Oregon is one of the least hardworking states.
I see why. I mean, like, I don't work in like a corporate office or anything. I guess there's some corporate, but as we just got done saying nobody's ever here, I don't see anybody here. Every other radio job I've had, Literally nobody's in the office ever. My first radio job, I never saw one person. I'm not joking. There was never a person in there. I don't even know how they were alive.
Yeah, I don't think this industry really exists.
Right. And then on Friday,
We're supposed to be being broadcast right now. I don't even know if we are.
we just
It might just be a bit.
The microphone's red.
Yeah.
Supposedly somebody's hearing this.
Is somebody listening to us? Is this thing on?
Text in. Are you listening? Are you hearing this? But I feel like every Friday in Oregon in the summer, nobody works Fridays. Fridays are optional.
You grew up in Oregon,
Yeah.
and you've lived in Oregon your whole life.
Fridays are optional.
Even you know this.
Yes.
But if you come from somewhere else and move to Oregon, you really know this is one of the least hardworking states.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Especially summertime, dude. We're trying to just go out and do stuff.
We have a new survey next. But before we go, what if you get hurt at Hood to Coast?
Can we sue the coast?
You don't want to sue the Hood to Coast. So we're getting confirmation that we are indeed being broadcast, and there are ears on us, although a lot of you are saying you're hearing, but not really listening. So thank you for that.
Still counts, though.
Yeah, I think that's right. We get credit for it. This is in the news, Aug 26, 2026, brought to you by the Advocates, Injury Attorneys, Advocates Law.com. Yeah, Oregon, so we are one of the least hardworking states, and that should not surprise you.
No.
But, oh, for F's. Hold on. Pull it up for you here. What if I told you we were the least hardworking state in the United States?
See, that would shock me a little bit.
Would it?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like we can't be the worst.
Why?
I don't know.
No one works here. I had a buddy who moved from Boston. Or no, they were in, where were they? He bounced around, but I think he was like...
Nobody works here.
He was in Boston. And he can't... East Coast guy, anyway.
Oh, they work hard.
They do. They're grinders.
Right.
And he came out here and he's like, dude, this is unbelievable. He's like, there are maybe 10% of the people that do 100% of the work. And he's worked in multiple offices out on the West Coast. He's like, dude, it's extraordinary.
So what you're saying is it's a great place to work, is Portland.
Well, I mean, if you like work-life balance, I think it's great.
Right, because you don't have to do anything.
Well, you can... I mean, here it is acceptable to just take off and nobody...
So what you're saying is I actually am a hard worker by actually working every day. Because I do stuff every day that I come in.
I think you're a hard worker.
Yeah.
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 I'm one of the top workers in Oregon.
You sound convinced.
Yeah, I'm convinced myself. And by me coming in every day doing stuff is I push buttons a couple times. Like, that's all it is.
Well, but that's not your fault. That's your job. That's what they hired you to do.
They make the jobs even easier here, too. They're easy jobs and nobody works.
Yeah, I mean, but it is a thing. Like, I noticed it. It's
right.
like you can just take 2 o'clock on a Friday.
People are outie.
People are out, which is cool.
It's great.
But you can also, like, on a Wednesday at noon be like, I'm not going to go back in.
It is funny. So, like, today I got in a little earlier because I had to meet up with Dusty. And the parking lot was pretty full. Where usually if I show up at my normal time, there are spots everywhere. And it was like I got here maybe an hour early. I got here at about 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. And yeah, it's just like if you get here at 2 o'clock, nobody's here. 1 o'clock, it was full.
And that's even the company above us.
Right. So
that makes like Santa sleighs or whatever.
Makes big things that go on trucks and stuff.
Yeah. So personal finance company Wallet Hub has ranked all 50 states according to how hard they work and found Oregon 49th hardest working state in the union.
49th. Huh?
So
Yes.
we're not last.
So we're not last. I'll take that.
We are not last.
Who's worst?
Guess.
I really have no idea, honestly.
North Dakota.
I'm going to say Hawaii. I haven't looked yet, but I'm going to say it's Hawaii. Sorry, Hawaiians.
Is Arizona? No. Those Midwest states, probably they're hard workers.
It's in the Midwest.
Oh, is it?
Upper Midwest.
Iowa.
Michigan.
Okay.
Okay.
Michiganders.
That makes a little sense,
It does?
doesn't it?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think it does at all. Like
All
the
the all the
auto...
What happened to all the auto
Yeah, those
industry?
guys
I
work
thought they're
their
all
ass
dying. All the
factories
auto
there.
factories are dying.
Well, they are, and maybe that's
That's why.
It's all
But that's
automated
what I was
now.
thinking. Is
Yeah.
the auto is dying. Everyone stopped working.
Hardest working state?
New York.
California.
Oh, both of those are way lower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
New York's 43rd and California's 44th.
I thought New York works
Oh,
hard.
Weird. Kansas.
Well, New York City, I think you got a lot of highbrow finance guys.
Oh.
You know, and they don't do anything.
Okay.
They just make money on
I just imagine.
Sit on their couch.
And this is my naive. I'm naive. Look, I feel like if you make a lot of money, I feel like you work hard. And that's probably wrong.
I think that's the opposite. It's not everything. That's not a universal. You can't just blanket. If you make a lot of money,
I
you work hard.
imagine you had to work
You
hard.
have worked hard to get there, but I think you would be shocked.
But once you're there, you don't have to do anything.
I just think you would be shocked. Now, if you're running your own business, you're working your ass off. But I think you would be shocked at how little people do and how much money they make to do it.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm a little naive to it because I don't make money. So
You're a grinder.
I grind.
The hardest working states are South Dakota and North Dakota. Alaska came in third and Hawaii fourth. That's how dumb I am.
Wow.
They work their ass off out there.
They do.
I just figured the island vibes,
probably a lot of agriculture.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, like Iowa would have been my other thought because they probably are, doing their Iowa stuff, corn husking. No, that's Nebraska. No, do they?
Yeah, a lot of corn in Iowa.
Do they? All right. They're doing their Iowa stuff.
Let's see what it says here about.
Good point by the texter though. Portland is the city that works, by the way.
Oregonians logged some of the lowest numbers of hours worked per week, followed only by Rhode Island, Vermont, and Utah. Oregon also has one of the lowest employment rates compared to other states. That's not true. I think our unemployment rates are pretty good. According to the latest data, you don't know that?
I don't know.
I think our
the brand of it face.
I don't believe that because I just got out of that mess.
What do you
being
mean?
Unemployed.
Being unemployed?
Yeah.
You don't think we have good unemployment rates? I thought I read that our unemployment rates
I don't know.
are...
I just know it was tough to find a job when I moved out here.
Okay, but that means... Okay. We're getting into minutia. I think that Oregon's unemployment rate is actually pretty good. According to the latest data, which is from July, Oregon's unemployment rate, it's 5.2%. California's 5.1%. 5.2 is actually pretty good nationwide. So, this is bullshit. We work hard.
Yeah. That's why we're 49th, not 50th.
Who's slacking in this state?
That's right. I think we should be higher.
Moving up the list.
Our reputation's hurting us right now. I expect everyone to be in the office.
We got all these
next
wildfires
week.
around here. Are you sure we're not hardworking trying to put those out right now?
Well, there's that, too. Yeah.
We're going to Vegas. I can tell you what, not working hard down there. Or am I? I'm just joking at you.
I won't be.
I'm gonna have to put a tracker on Rob to make sure I get into the show on time.
Give me an air tag.
That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say, make sure you share your location.
Like 2:45, I gotta air tag you. Figure it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. There's one Oregon town shutting down these to save money. What do you think it is? This is kind of sad to me.
I have no idea.
Well, everybody's hemorrhaging money these days. Portland's cutting.
Right.
Schools are going away. Multnomah County's overspending.
We have no money.
This is Independence, Oregon. You ever been down to Independence?
Yes.
Isn't that by Monmouth?
Sounds
Western
right.
Oregon, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah. They have shut down all city parks
Oh, man.
as of Tuesday, and the plan is to keep them closed for months.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's horrible. They put
Yeah.
up fencing and everything.
Oh, man.
That's a problem.
That's a bummer.
It's horrible.
Where are those parents going to go? Where are the kids going to play?
Where are they going to get their meth?
Is that why? Because all the drug deals that are happening there?
No, they're trying to save money. I mean, they just don't have enough money. They can't.
What? I mean, just the upkeep on the park is going to cost that much money where they're going to save a ton?
Yeah.
Like mowing the grass and stuff?
Yeah, all the manpower. In June, the city council there approved a fee that will mean a net increase of about $12.50 a month per household to keep the parks, library, and the city museum open. However, citizens got enough signatures to put a referendum measure on the ballot in November and overturned it. So the fee is on hold.
Okay.
The Independence mayor says this cut had to be made. Hopefully people can understand. We've been talking about this for years. The park's closure is saving the city about $41,000 a month.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When asked if the park could use volunteers, the city claimed that would be a liability issue.
Oh, yeah.
The city says it does not intend to enforce the closures. Oh my God.
Again, good luck entertaining the kids down there trying to...
So it sounds like they're actually going to, like if you take your kids to the park, they're not going to do anything.
No. So it's going to stay open. And
But
people
it's just going to be overgrown and
just
looked at.
pandemonium.
Yeah. Pandemonium.
Thank you.
In the streets.
In the parks.
It's crazy.
Pandemonium in the grass.
I got to tell you, that's really sad.
That is a bummer, man. Because
Yeah.
I love taking the kids to the parks and stuff. They have lots of fun. Throw the football around,
Yeah.
play in the play structures.
The city says it's a last resort.
So they tried everything in their power, but they had to resort to punishing the kids. Punishing the kids and their fun.
That's right.
Government.
What's next?
What are they gonna do next?
Taking away our bars?
Dude, They
Don't
would never.
even try
They
it.
would never. It's too big of a moneymaker.
That would cause pandemonium.
You're damn right it would.
They just put the fences around, but they don't actually enforce it, so people can still go in there. That's what they should do. Hey, we're shutting it down, but we're gonna not enforce anything. That would probably drive more people to it, I think.
Yeah, it's like prohibition.
Yeah. Like, I know Big Sook, if he could go to a bar that has a fence around it that's supposed to be closed, he would go there.
For sure.
100%. And have it be as sketchy as possible.
Hey, I want to leave you with some good news, though.
Oh.
Beaverton High School ranked, so Oregon, I think it's USA Today, ranks, US News, sorry. Every year they rank high schools, the top 100 high schools in the country.
Okay.
And Beaverton High School checked in at number 77
Wow.
this year.
77.
So I wanted to shout out the old folks out there at Beaverton High School.
And that's the only high school in Oregon, huh?
The only one in the top 100, yes.
What's the criteria to get that on there? Just cool? Just cool high school?
Wide variety of drugs. It says here.
They had great meth.
Good football teams.
Oh.
Hots.
That's weird.
That was, yeah.
And that's in the news.
Let's see here. It says the next highest Oregon high school in the 2026 rankings would be the Beaverton Academy of Science and Engineering.
So Beaverton's got it going on.
Number 253. Lake Oswego High School is ranked number 391.
Lake Oswego.
Lake Oswego. Top 400. So be proud out there.
Lake Oswego.
Riverdale number 397. Grant 483. How
So
the
we
hell
suck.
did they rank these?
So we suck. The state of Oregon has no good high schools, is what I'm saying. What I'm hearing.
no. I mean, there are 18,000 high schools. So
They had
to
4
me-
in the top 400.
they had 5 in the top 500. I mean, that's not bad,
Doesn't seem good.
isn't it? I don't know. How do you rank a high? I mean, that's just dumb.
Yeah, they like having people go out and be like, dude, great high school here. They don't have people
Well, and
checking
then
this
like
out.
somebody on the committee says like Riverdale should be 397. They're like, no.
Ooh, it's like
no higher than
It's like
400.
the NCAA basketball committee. They're
Yeah, it's
fighting over the 12 seeds.
I mean, how do you even rank them?
They're not possible. They're just Googling.
Would you like to know the top ranked high school in the country? Central Magnet School.
That's a
in
good school.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Great school.
Great school.
I've heard a lot
about it.
I've heard a lot of people
Yep.
talking about it.
Yep.
A lot of people love it.
Now, Redmond, Washington has a Tesla STEM high school. That came in at number 9.
Sure.
Probably smarty pants.
Yeah.
Highest ranked school on the West Coast.
Good for them. I haven't heard
them.
as much as about them as I have the Murfreesboro.
But hey, how about Beaverton? Okay?
Good for them. Let's
Good school.
celebrate it.
Good little school.
I think they should put a banner up. Top 100 high school in the nation.
Yeah.
In the nation.
Top 80.
Even better.
And that is In the News, Aug 26, 2026, brought to you by the Advocates Injury Attorneys at advocateslaw.com. The sale is official, and some other cool stuff next.
FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Kosha. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news: there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. In the NBA, free agent Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Timberwolves, plus a player option. Kuminga chose Minnesota over offers from the Lakers, Bulls, and your Trailblazers. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This follows in line with similar concepts made by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fans.
Welcome back. Hope you're having a nice little Wednesday. It is indeed High Kick Wednesday here on the program.
That's right.
It is your sportsman. My name is Isaac. Hello. Big Sook not over there. It's Stevie Strip.
Not over here.
Stevie Sportsbook.
Stevie Vegas.
Stevie Vegas.
I don't know that I like Stevie Strip, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that has other connotations, doesn't it? We do have Brandon Henson on the controls for the next 3 days.
What's up?
Thanks for filling in. So
Absolutely.
Stevie's in for Sook, and we are hopping on a plane in the morning and heading to Las Vegas to broadcast tomorrow's shows from the Circa Sportsbook.
That's right.
Which apparently is the biggest sportsbook in the country.
Yeah, I was watching. My TikTok now is feeding me a bunch of Las Vegas stuff in the algorithm. I think it's been listening to me and listening to our show, talk about Vegas. So it's feeding me a lot of Vegas stuff, and they were saying how Circa, if you're a giant sports fan, the Circa is where you need to be.
Yeah.
It is very impressive.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it's got the giant...
The stadium swell.
It's up on top of the roof.
Yes.
And it's a bunch of pools that old fat white guys are sitting in with their sports bets and their Coors Lights, and they're watching the giant video board.
It does seem like heaven, honestly.
And then I think the sports book where you place the bets is actually up there too.
I believe there is, but there is an indoor one as well that's
Yeah.
just as impressive.
Yeah,
It's
there's
almost
probably
like
they probably got some kiosks and stuff too. I would guess.
Yeah. So we're gonna be there. We're gonna tell you all about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited
Tomorrow.
to check it out because the stadium swim is supposed to be pretty awesome. My sister-in-law, she's not a big sports fan, but she said if you like sports, it's for you. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's why they built it.
Yeah.
So we're there for a lot of different reasons, which we'll tell you more about tomorrow. But is it going to be Stevie Sharp or is it going to be Stevie Square?
Probably-
What's it going to be?
Probably square, but we're going. We're going hard. I'll tell you that. Going hard in the paint.
It's going to be great. So make sure you tune into that. By the way, a lot of people texting in, and I heard from a friend of mine who's in Beaverton. Apparently, Beaverton High School is a dump. Why are people saying that? They just got rated the best high school, like one of the top
they were
ones.
weren't they saying that they built a new one or something? They just built.
Yeah, maybe they redid it.
Yeah, they redid it.
And that's why I don't
Yeah,
know.
there was controversy.
Yeah, a lot of
A lot of controversy going on.
Maybe there's just some hard feelings about Beaverton High School being rated so high.
That's what I'm saying. Because there's one text that was like, "Oh, weird. They build the new high school and now they're ranked. Coincidence? I think not. Like it's all rigged.
Yeah.
They just
I don't know.
whatever that rating went. They just went around and said, "Oh, did you build a new high school? Yeah, you did. Cool. You're ranked top 100."
I tell you what, if you want to quiz me, now I'm a real idiot. You know that. But if you want to quiz me on something I know nothing about, like number one might be local high schools. Like
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
I don't even know. I don't know their mascots. I don't.
Like, why would you?
Short of them being in the township that they're
Right.
like, I don't know their names. I don't know where they are.
So like Century High School.
No idea.
No idea.
Where is it?
Hillsboro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right by the hops.
Okay. You could have said that was right by the airport, and I would have said, "Oh, yeah, okay."
It's in Redmond.
I mean, I don't know. I know nothing.
I actually don't know what Century's mascot is, but I should know.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I'm just saying, if you want to pin me into a corner,
Clackamas.
it's in Clackamas
Yes.
County.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, anyway, screw Beaverton High School, I guess, according to some. There's a lot of
Right, a lot of Beaverton hate. In
Yeah,
the
there
text line
was.
and the YouTube and everything.
a little surprised by that.
I thought we were here to celebrate.
Like, what is the most hateable burb? Do you think? Like, Gresham gets a lot of crap.
Right, but is it really hateable?
No, I don't
Lake
think so at all. Yeah, Lake
Yeah,
Oswego.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Brandon hit
Besides
right.
Lake Oswego, I guess. Yeah.
Beaverton,
Is it?
isn't it?
Isn't Beaverton like one of the most diverse towns in America? They say that? We talked about that on the show once.
Yeah, but they got Nike, so they
I
think
was
they're,
about to say maybe Nike.
you
adds
think
a
they're
little
cooler than us?
Spite.
Yeah.
just because you have Nike doesn't mean you're cooler than Milwaukee.
I will contend that anytime you go over Milwaukee's great.
Great.
I don't know how you could poo-poo Milwaukee.
There's-
Just every day, like the Americana right
It's
there in Milwaukee.
Good little town.
Good little town.
Good little town.
people.
That's right.
Now, Beaverton, I will contend, and I will go to my grave, I don't know if you agree with this, but if you get over there on Highway 10 or 8 or whatever it is over there, Beaverton Hillsdale Highway, it is busier over there than it is in Portland.
Right, and that's why there's a lot of hate for me when I don't want to go over there. Like if I
Yeah,
have to
it's
drive,
busy.
I don't want to drive in Beaverton because I think it's hard to drive around there.
100%.
So that's where a lot of the hate comes from me, and that's why I would vote that. Now, Westland's another one that people don't like just because
Yeah,
it's the rich people, but that's the Lake Oswego thing.
they got
too.
some money over there, but
Yeah,
I think Lako takes most of the
Yeah.
heat for that.
yeah,
Lake Oswego.
yeah. Lake Oswego. Oswego.
You know, Newburgh's been taking a lot of heat
Oh,
because of they've had some,
yeah.
they've run into some issues
They
with
have.
race and
Yeah, they're a little racist out there.
school board.
No offense. I
It's
no.
sad. I mean,
said no
it's-
offense, so
I
you
know,
can't be
it's-
offended by it.
Right, right. Well, anyway, we got some cool stuff coming up here on the show. I don't know.
That's right.
We'll see.
I'm voting Milwaukee as the
We're in-
best burb.
We're in vacation mode. I don't think it's the best
I'm
burb,
going best.
but it's also not the worst. Now, Suk will contend that Vancouver is the best burb, and I think it's
Right.
got a good case.
It's a good vibe.
I don't know that it's the best. I think the best burb. Hate to say this, the most hated burb is probably the best burb, and that's Lake
Lake
Oswego.
Oswego.
Like, it's nice down there.
Like if I could live in one of them, it's Lake Oswego.
Dude, Lake's really nice.
Yeah.
And they got good restaurants. They've got good. I mean, it's just you can walk the water. Like walking the water down there is beautiful.
Oh, it's awesome.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I can't.
hots?
I can barely afford to look over there.
Yeah, they don't want you looking.
They don't want me there. I want to be there. They do not want me there. They can smell me from a mile away.
Couple of headlines. If you missed it, Jonathan Kuminga is joining Minnesota. 2 years, $12.5 million. So the Blazers miss out on another player.
But that's the good news is the Blazers reported were involved. They
that
were
they
interested.
wanted. Yes.
So Joe Cronin doing his job, showing interest in all these guys.
Add it to the list.
You know what? Look, Rob, you know what? He may not get these guys, but he's at least going for them. So we got to give him credit.
Yeah. I guess.
Sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that. I'm glad you said that because you know there was somebody getting ready to type a sternly worded text to you about that.
Yes.
You couldn't see through the.
Yeah. The list adds. We read the list earlier. It was about 40 players, I feel like. And you add Jonathan Kuminga now. I just hate that. Like, why? Again, we talk about PR. Is it just a PR move? Because at some point, don't we see through all of this?
I just think they have a bad GM who can't get his guy.
But don't
Even Jonathan Kuminga.
But don't fans see through it when it's just like the Blazers were involved and interested in this guy again? Like, because usually it's like, oh, well, you know, at least they tried. They're in. But like when you see it all the time, it kind of just takes away from everything. Like, I don't even care anymore. I would rather have them show no interest.
Well,
I want Shams to tweet that at the end, the Lakers, the T-Wolves, the Bulls had interest. The Trailblazers had no interest. I would rather see that now. I'm tired of swing and misses.
So you want to be lied to?
Yeah, just lie to me because I already know you're lying.
Yeah, it's probably pretty rough being a Blazer fan, but you're used to it at this point. So
It's just another kick in the nuts.
yeah, yeah, repeatedly.
Every year.
The SEC is going to suspend coaches who add pro players. Now, this is a direct shot at Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, the Lane train.
Who's trying to bring in Daquan Wright, and now that's a mess because I think aren't they suing over that?
Yeah.
It's because he's the guy who tried out for the Browns.
And the basketball program was bringing in R.J. Lewis as well, who was with the Celtics, I believe, in the summer league. And he's fighting it, saying that he never signed any type of contract in the NBA, so he should be able to play. So he's going to fight it. Now that's the next story, Rob, is the conferences are saying you can't play in here. Well, now the players are going to fight back and say we need to play.
Well, okay. Again, as we spoke about yesterday, I'm not outraged by it, but I also see why the SEC and the Big Ten and the rest of the leagues are saying, whoa, we got to put a stop to this. And honestly, I got to give them credit for acting so swiftly.
I agree,
this has been 2 days, and they're like, no, we're
and
shutting
all the
this down.
conferences are on it now. The Big 12 just announced as well.
Well, the SEC, they're saying the penalties include a half-season. This is in the SEC.
Yes.
The penalties include a half-season suspension for a coach, a fine that matches 50% of the sport's annual budget, and revocation of league voting rights. Dude, they are absolutely dropping the hammer on anyone who does this. But, like you said, courts and the whole thing. I think where it gets murky is like, if you're looking at it through the lens of the old model where it's student athletes,
right,
and then they turn pro, and they have no way of making money other than turning pro, then that's a pretty easy line to draw, right? It's a college or pro. Once you go pro, you're out. It's so murky now because, I mean, it's like it's a free market. Like if I'm a good football player and I have a better offer from a college team than I do a pro team, why should I not be allowed to take the better offer? It'd just be like you in sports radio.
Right.
You got two stations lining up for you. Why is one of them illegal and the other one isn't? We're just in this weird gray area where I feel like a guy should be able to just go get the money that he wants, but I also at the same time understand that you have to draw a line somewhere and you can't be having guys jumping back and forth.
Yeah, because that's where it would get tricky is when guys are asking to be cut and released from their NFL roster to go back to college to make more money. There's so much money involved now. And look, if I was a player, I'd probably be fighting it too. Like if I'm a fringe NFL or NBA guy, and I get cut by one of these teams, I'm trying to probably fight back and go back to college to go make money as well, because that's the easy, logical way. But if you want to differentiate the professional leagues and the college leagues, which I would rather have, I think that is a big deal. I think we need to do that. You have to draw the line somewhere. So I do love that the conferences are coming out and saying there's going to be punishment. Now, I'm shocked that the SEC is having these type of punishments for the coaches and the athletic programs if they do involve and they try to engage with these players. I think that is a pretty wild, like you said, lay the law down on them. I'm shocked that the SEC did it out of all the conferences, but I think it's a good move, and I think it's the right move that these conferences are saying, look, if you go to the NBA, if you go to the NFL and you declare, you withdraw yourself, if you withdraw yourself from the college team, you can't come back. Because, I mean, look, if I withdrew myself from this station, I can't come back, more than likely.
Yeah, I think what it's going to do is going to keep kids in school.
Right.
And ultimately, that's good.
It's good for all the leagues.
It's good for the product.
It's good for college and for the pros.
Yeah.
Because the NFL wants guys to stay in as long as possible.
Yeah, so like if Daquan Wright, this kid, he's a borderline NFL guy. He doesn't get drafted. He doesn't work out with the Browns. He now, with these new rules, knowing he can't go back to college if he tests the waters, he ain't testing the waters. He's just going back. He's just transferring and going back to going to another school.
Right.
So that's probably ultimately what they want.
And in college basketball, it's changed a little bit where you can test the waters. You can go to the combine. You can play in the combine, and then you can come back to college if you feel like you don't have a chance. And I think that's fine as well. But you're right. I think it's going to deter a lot of the football players, a lot of basketball players to say, look, I can make a couple $1 million or I can make $1 million by staying in college, rather than fighting for the last roster spot in the NFL. Like, it just makes a lot more sense to go back and do that. And then it's good for the NFL and the NBA. They want to see as much tape on these guys as possible before they bring you into camp, before they draft you in an NFL draft. They want as much as possible. So I think it is good. And then it's also for college on that level. We always complain about we don't know anybody in college basketball. We don't know anybody in college football. Well, now these guys are going to stay 3, 4, 5 years. So we're
Well-
going to recognize some of these players' names.
It's probably harder to see it in football, but I think in basketball, you're already seeing a better product.
The product is much better.
Much better because
Yes.
kids are more seasoned, they're staying longer, and the international pipeline is bringing in
Well,
really
just think
good
a couple
players.
years ago when San Diego State was in the national championship.
Oh, God.
Like that's horrific.
Yeah, that whole Final Four was.
FAU, San Diego State,
Is that what it was? Who else was in there?
UConn won it all. UConn, I don't remember who they beat. But San Diego State played FAU.
No, San Diego State made the final.
Right, they beat FAU in the Final Four.
And who'd UConn?
Game-winning jumper, and I can't remember who UConn played. But yeah, then it's UConn, San Diego State.
Ugh.
Right, it's like we're not going to get those anymore, which stinks for me because I love the upsets, but at the same time,
That was the world's
right,
worst
no,
tournament.
Butler, yes, it was because there was no upsets. The worst championship game ever is Butler versus UConn. That was by far the worst championship.
Yeah, but
Shabazz Napier.
I'm just saying, like, the
Yes.
product, like, the fact that San Diego State made the Final Four, that is a team without any good players.
Right, no.
Right? It's just
No-
all they do
no
they're-
NBA guys on that
They're
team.
long, defensive, and they shoot bricks.
And they
Like,
get those
that's
rebounds.
what college basketball was. Now I think you're seeing a lot more guys who can
Yes.
create their own offense, and it's opened up the game. I think it's a better product now.
Well, and look, I mean, when you're a 22-year-old going up against an 18-year-old, even if you're not the most talented 22-year-old and you're going up against the number 1 overall pick, Darren Peterson, AJ DeBansa, you're going to be able to compete with those guys and maybe even beat them just because of how much experience you have on the college game compared to those guys. That's just how it works because you're older and your body has matured much more than them. So you're right. Like, you get these older teams in there, it's going to just be better for the product and better for the NCAA tournament, which is the biggest thing for college basketball.
The Mariners are back to being the Mariners. They got smoked today. Brian Wu got lit up.
Yeah, Luke was all mad that Kyle Schwarber was watching his home run go out the park,
Yeah. The Phillies scored like 6 runs, I think, in the first inning.
and it's over. Is there any team?
Boy, they've been wild this year.
Is there any team ever that if you're down like 3 to 4, 3 runs or more, it feels like it's over? Besides the Mariners, like that team.
Oh, I mean, you watch my Royals? And now I know
I don't.
they've won 9 in a row.
I just feel like dude. If the Mariners get down like 3 runs, the game's over. There's no chance they're coming back.
Yeah, they got 2 hits today. So, but they started the day only 2.5 out. I mean, they were on a run. They'd won 7
I actually
of 10.
debated on making a bet for them to make the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's not a terrible.
Yeah,
Cal Raleigh showing signs.
he's starting to heat up a little bit. I saw
George Kirby pitched well the other night.
I saw the Mariners are tweeting out propaganda about how good Cal Raleigh is.
Okay. What's his average up to?
Probably 120. I don't remember, but I saw the Mariners put out some, hey, Cal Raleigh's been so good since this date. Watch out for him, type of thing.
By the way, somebody mentioned Selwood, great burb, and I couldn't agree more. I love Selwood, but it's not a township. I think that's just a neighborhood, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think it's not like Beaverton or West Lynn or Lake Oswego. It's just a neighborhood. It's Selwood. It's like where all the it's like Laurelhurst. That's a neighborhood. It's not
Okay, it's not a little town.
But I love Selwood. Selwood's fantastic.
Selwood's
Fantastic. And finally, have you heard that Nick Saban has a new hobby?
No.
So he was at some sort of function where they're,
Being annoying.
probably
Yeah.
with his dyed hair.
Insufferable.
He's being interviewed, and this is about 30 seconds. Now, do we get some bleeps in here? Yeah, okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure the young kid didn't miss the S-bombs that Nick Saban's about to drop. But here is Nick Saban. Now, he's talking about, I don't think he mentions it in here. Well, actually, no. I'll see what you think he's talking about.
So Miss Terry tells me, we'll teach you how to play. I said, okay, teach me how to play. So they taught me how to play, and they said, now we're playing with these older ladies who are very southern, proper folks. Terry says, can't talk. And I said, I'm not playing if I can't talk.
Done.
And now I got all those prim and proper ladies talking.
That's fantastic. Now, what do you think?
So my initial thought is when I think of old people playing games is Mahjong.
Oh, Mahjong.
I thought pickleball.
Me too. I went pickleball.
Because
It's neither.
my grandma played Mahjong, and she had like 3 groups of Mahjong buddies because everyone died off. And now my aunt, she's
It's not funny.
it's not. It's sad actually. But my aunt started to play too. I think she's like 60-ish.
Oh my
and she's
God.
like she said she's by far the youngest in her
What is
mahjong group.
that?
I don't really know. But it's a Vaughn tradition, so I got to get
Okay.
into it at some point. So I would guess mahjong.
It is not mahjong. It is not pickleball. It is bridge.
Ah,
He's playing bridge.
okay.
And he's talking us to the old ladies.
That's great. They love, get competitive. I do love that.
Have you ever heard of bunko?
Bunko, yeah.
I think old ladies play bunko too, right?
My family's big bunko.
Are they?
Yeah, we've had
Yeah.
like bunko parties.
We do bunko parties like New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and I've heard bunko is just people sitting around drinking and talking.
Pretty
is that
much, yeah.
like
Throw
what?
some dice.
What
Yep.
is it?
You
It's a
roll
dice
dice.
game.
It's a dice game. Yeah. So you roll it. You're supposed to. There's a specific number you're supposed to hit each round. So say you're supposed to hit ones first. You hit 3 ones in a row, if you hit all 3 dice on a 1, it's a bunko. If you hit one at any time, then it's just a point, and you go up to 21.
And so there's a main table. Once the main table is done, then you tally up the points, and then you move on.
Yeah, there's a tier of tables. You're trying to get to the
Ooh,
top table.
like
Yeah.
poker.
Yes. So there's a top table. Once that table's done, once they've hit the points or someone gets a bunko, then all the games stop, and then you have someone whoever's keeping track of your score decide who wins. And then if you win, like you're at table 8, you move to table 7. You're trying to get to the top table, and then there's contests where it's like who gets the most bunkos,
Most wins, most losses,
most losses,
50-50.
Yes, all that kind of stuff.
That sounds intense.
It's actually really fun.
It does get intense.
You guys should do a bunko show on the station.
Ooh, breaking
What do
down
you
the
think
bunko,
about-
the World Bunko Championships.
Yeah, have some bunko players on. Be great.
The up and comers.
I mean, I don't know.
Why not?
We have other shows.
A lot of shows.
A lot of shows. All right, coming up next, the Seahawks sale is official.
1080 AM.
First on the Fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news, there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. In the NBA, free agent Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Timberwolves, plus a player option. Kuminga chose Minnesota over offers from the Lakers, Bulls, and your Trailblazers. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This follows in line with similar concepts by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports.
Well, the Seahawks sale has officially been approved. $9.612 billion. That is the highest price ever for an NFL franchise.
That is a lot of billions, man.
Dude, that's crazy.
What do you think they would have been had the Seahawks not won the Super Bowl? Like 8?
Oh. Yeah.
Like how much did the act? I mean, I guess if they lost in the Super Bowl, it probably still would have been close to that.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know
9?
how much winning a Super Bowl helps them.
Because I feel like the timing was just perfect. It was the perfect storm of everything.
Yeah, it was.
Capped off by the Super Bowl run, and then
old Jode, she knew what she was doing.
Are we giving Jody Allen credit for this? I think we are.
Yeah, she knew.
She knew.
So you know,
see, she was waiting out for the Blazers playoff run too. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, she'd be waiting a while.
Yeah.
Although they were in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Technically,
they finally made it back. Won a game.
Oh, you know who the new owners are? You want to hear about them?
Yeah.
So Vinod Khosla.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's the matriarch. He is the founder of Sun Microsystems.
Okay.
And he has a wife named Neeru and a son named Neil. And apparently, they are the main owners.
Okay.
None of the minority owners have been revealed yet. It sounds like he is going to stay with his venture capital firm, and she will be the primary, primarily controlled. Oh my God.
You almost got it.
The controlling owner, primarily
of the Seahawks.
Yeah, so it's like
her.
the Kwanzaa Jones thing.
Yeah,
where you hear that the guy buys it, and then the press conference happens, and it's Kwanzaa Jones,
and the women are going to be the face.
Yeah,
and the voice.
Remember this? Remember this from yesterday? We gonna win. What if Neeru
she busts
does
out
the same thing?
Song.
I mean,
they collab?
Are you expecting Kwanzaa Jones level press conference?
I expect them to collab right now in a new song. No, you don't need to have the ultimate. Hey, we're gonna win presence. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's great. I think it's great that the women are the face of it.
The Sun is going to have a large role.
Yeah.
In upper management. They're deeply rooted in the Silicon Valley. They've been minority owners of the Niners, so they have to sell that. He's an Indian immigrant. He founded Sun at age 27. He's one of those people that makes you feel really
stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
Like I'm lame.
Yeah, so he's 27 years old. By the way, he's one of the first investors in Google. He founded Sun Microsystems age 27. He creates Java programming language and then sells it to Oracle, and he's a billionaire.
Sure.
Then he starts his own venture capital firm, which is famous for being the first to heavily invest in AI, $50 million investment in AI back in 2019. He's worth only $13.2 billion.
Poor.
And then there's this little blurb about him from the ESPN story. He can be meticulous. At his company's headquarters, he designed the door handles and chose the landscaping features. He chose the type of grass, flowers, and bamboo. He doesn't golf with other venture capitalists and fasts on most days until dinner because he says food slows him down.
Wow.
So there's your news.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, he's an animal.
I mean, I would miss food. I love food, so
Fasting would be hard for you.
that would be very hard for me, very hard. But yeah, no, it will be interesting because you say, she's going to be more of, the day by day type of thing. She's going to be the one that you see and talking and in charge, but it sounds like he likes to control everything.
Yeah, sounds like that.
So I wonder if at some point he's just going to be like, I kind of want in.
But I'm guessing she likes to control everything too.
Right.
And so does the son. It kind of gets that way when you're a billionaire, I would imagine.
You just want to control everything?
Well, it's like the guy that's married to Kwanzaa Jones. Nobody knows his name. Well, I mean, they do,
Jose.
actually. It's Jose, yeah. But Feliciano. Jose Feliciano.
Jose A.
But not that Feliciano.
Right.
Yeah.
A. Feliciano.
Jose A. Feliciano. But Kwanzaa clearly wears the pants in that
She runs
relationship.
that thing, yeah.
But he's the rich one.
Yeah.
Same thing here.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, so he's going to have some control in this as well.
Well, but yeah, they're saying he's kind of out of it.
He's gonna back out. We'll
She's
see.
going to run it. And then Neil is the son. Now, he's interesting because he's a big AI guy.
Ooh.
And he's not even, I don't even think he's like 33 years old. But he's very bright and started his own. So his big thing is AI to fix real world problems. And he's focused on, he started a company that's implementing AI to fix the healthcare system.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's doing great things. He's dedicated to it. And it'll be interesting to see how much of his, because he's supposedly going to have a high upper management role. Maybe he incorporate, like, of all the people who could incorporate AI,
It would probably be that guy.
into sports, he's going to be near the top of the list.
And I mean, you're crazy if you don't think teams are already trying to do it. But it could be one of those things where the Seahawks maybe don't go fully on board full in on it, all in, but go more in than most teams do, or even all teams do, especially with a guy like this in his background, because he would know how to work it, and he would know exactly how to do what he wants it to do. So yeah, I do find that interesting. And the Seahawks also, they seem like the type of franchise that would embrace analytics, embrace AI, embrace all those type of things.
But if I'm a Seahawks employee, I'm probably like, oh no.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, I'm getting fired.
Right. Because AI is going to say, you are not essential.
He's going to run that thing way more efficiently.
Right. Yeah, you are deemed not essential to this franchise. You are out. Here's a voicemail.
So they take over, what they said, like in the next couple weeks, maybe even before week one. Once the deal closes, they take over. So, it's always interesting to get a new owner, see how they operate.
Well, they love it because they love Jody up there.
Yeah, they did.
It's complete opposite of down in Portland, but in Seattle, they love Jody Allen. So
That's true.
there's going to be a difference of like, man, we got to figure out if we love these people coming in. Where in Portland, it was like we all just wanted a new owner because Jody Allen and Burt Cold suck, and they ran this thing to the ground.
Doesn't it seem like sports franchises are selling more and more often?
Well, dude, I mean, the last couple of months, it seems like we had new owners everywhere.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
And it didn't used to be that way.
No, it's all these AI bros getting in. All these tech bros.
You want to get in?
Yeah. Wouldn't it being an owner would be so awesome.
Amazing. It's like a dream.
And you're sitting in the owner's box because you would be so mad when your team loses. You're like, man, my team just lost.
Would you be a meddler? You're the owner. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
You'd be a meddler.
Yeah. I would. 100%.
I'd delegate.
Would you?
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know. I mean,
I would want to be involved.
I think I'd want to be involved, but kind of just in the room. I want to see how everyone's operating. Because when you're the owner,
right,
and you're in the room, you don't have to say a thing. They're watching you.
Right.
They're worried about what you're thinking.
You're right.
So I wouldn't offer much, but I'd have my eyes on everything. I just think it would be fun to be a part of it.
It would be. It would be fun to be in those type of meetings and stuff too. But yeah, I would definitely give my opinion on things. Hey, what are we looking at here?
I don't like it. Cut them.
Our defense sucked. You were 20th in defense last year. Why are we not drafting a defensive tackle?
Yeah, that's a better approach. Just ask a bunch of questions.
That's what I would do.
Test them. Push them. Test them.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Are you kidding me?
That guy sucks.
Our coordinators were terrible.
But see, what the problem with that is
Shut
that
up.
they instantly fire that coordinator.
Right.
Oh,
so this
because
guy hates
the owner said it. So
right, just like Tom Dundon, he's like, why are we bringing the guys to the playoff games? Hey, G League guys, you're staying home now. I mean,
right.
That's exactly what it is.
That's right. Tom Dundon. Well, it's a new era in the Northwest.
The era has become with the Seahawks.
The Allens are out.
Get out of
No
here.
more Vulcan?
Well, they still have stuff with the Blazers.
Do they? Oh,
The
well,
Vulcans do, yeah.
well, I guess they're on the board still,
Yeah,
right? Isn't
Bert's still on
Cold
there.
still on the
Bird's-
board? But
Bird's
that's not
still-
for long, right? I think he
I
changes.
don't know that. It might change. It might not. I'd have to look into that more.
They're still minority owners for a little bit of
Yeah.
time. But
Bert's still involved with the Blazers.
Freaking Bert.
You can't get rid of him. He's
dude,
just
as long as Bert's involved,
virus.
you're going nowhere.
just a virus.
I can assure you of that. All right, coming up next, is Damian Lillard underappreciated? Next. Hey, we've got some Dolly news. You know, yesterday we were talking about what if Dolly isn't dead and is doing a bit and she'll pop back up in 2 years? Well, that's 25% true.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you in the club.
I don't know.
We're also going to talk about a topic that Steven brought up during the break, and it is, who are you most...
Well, it was a combo. It was Dolly.
No, I know, but the topic is, who are you most disappointed didn't gear down?
Right.
Because Dolly never did.
Right.
And you had a really good one.
Yeah, like, because Dolly not gearing down, it's a disappointment for young men that wanted to see it, but at the same time, it also was kind of classy. That's what made it.
Yeah, she was classy.
That's what made it a little bit cooler.
But just because you gear down doesn't mean you're not classy.
Right, but it's just the unknown. It puts a little mystique on you.
Yeah, so we're going to get to that in the club, but I wanted to run this by you, seeing as how tomorrow and Friday will be a lot of football in Vegas. We do have a Blazer topic here because Damian Lillard, your boy, threw out a quote the other day that got to people a-talking.
Oh, boy. Dame does that. Dame will go on a podcast and say things that gets people riled up.
Yeah, I feel like every NBA player does that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying this with Lillard.
That's what you do. That's what you do in the NBA.
It really is.
The offseason, dude, you just go on podcasts.
And I'm not saying this with Lillard, but I do think a lot of these guys are exposing themselves as complete and utter morons.
Casuals.
Complete and utter idiots. So I haven't heard Lillard. Like, am I going to be disappointed if I listen to Lillard long-term? Like, if I listen to Lillard in long form, like sports radio, and he has to give his opinions and spit takes,
honestly,
and then I'm going to be like, oh my God.
I honestly don't know because I don't listen to him in the
Does he have his own podcast too?
No, he just goes on a bunch of podcasts because I'll just hear the clips. Like, I don't listen to his long form. I just, no offense to Dame, just don't care.
Well, he said, they'll never give me the credit for what I've actually done. They better pray I don't win a championship for the Blazers. They don't know that side. That was his quote.
It's not going to happen,
So they'll never give me the credit for what I've actually done.
Right. I mean, because he goes on to say, look.
Why does he think that?
Well, because he goes on to talk about how Charles Barkley never won a championship. Patrick Ewing never won a championship because they had to go against Jordan, right? So it's like they don't get the credit either because they had to go against the best. Dame had to go up against the Warriors and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and those squads. When Dame's teams were at their best was against the peak Warriors. They played the Warriors in the first round. They played the Warriors in the second round. They played the Warriors in the conference finals. And that was peak Golden State Warriors. And so he's saying, look, had I been lucky, had I been in the Eastern Conference, I probably would have gotten to an NBA Finals. But I had to run up against the best teams of all time.
Can I stop you right there? Yeah. He was in the East, and he was playing with Giannis, and he didn't get anywhere.
I'm speaking from Dame's point of view, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I get that point.
And so the fact that, because people just throw him away and say, well, he didn't win a title. What has he won? What is he even good? Like, that's the whole thing in the NBA. The NBA is so ring culture heavy that if you didn't win a ring, people just throw you away like you suck. And that's stupid as well.
That I agree with. But I also think that Chuck Barkley gets a lot of love, even though he is the quintessential.
Right, but the joke,
he's like the poster boy for never having won.
Right, and that's the whole joke about him is like on Inside the NBA, it's all just they all like, I never won a title. Well, cool.
Well, yeah,
he's also a top 20 player of all time.
Correct. But they joke about it. But I think he gets his flowers, and I also think.
Well, think back to the Draymond Green when Draymond was trying to make fun of him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I won titles in Golden State. What were you in Houston?
I mean, that's absurd.
But a lot of people believe that. A lot of people say, well, he never won a title. He's not good enough.
But I think of all the players that have not won a title, like if you look at James Harden, Russell Westbrook, those guys get crapped on all the time.
Yes.
Damian Lillard does not. So I don't like if you look at Doncic.
Right.
Look at maybe not Ant Edward. By the way, this story. Have you seen this story here?
Whoa.
Yeah, did you see that?
I just saw the end there.
Describe what you just saw.
Just some guy.
We're watching the news.
It was a guy at a cash register, and then a guy dressed up in full scary costume with a mask creeping behind him.
Yeah, so that's a dude walking around Philly with a knife and a mask, and he hasn't done anything, but he's terrorizing people because he's showing up on cameras just like that.
He just has the knife out for no reason?
He's just standing behind people.
God, people are dumb.
Terrifying people. I don't even know if that's a crime, but he's doing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a crime just to hold a knife out. I don't know. That is scary.
So I think Harden gets crapped on all the time, and rightly so.
Right, because he's had playoff moments where he melts down.
Russell Westbrook. Like if you think of Doncic, like Embiid comes to mind, Paul George comes to mind. Those guys are way more polarizing than Lillard. You know what I mean? Like of all the guys that haven't won a title that are still in the league, Damian Lillard gets no hate for it, whereas a lot of the other guys do. So I don't quite know where he's coming from. Maybe it's just that he was in Portland and he feels like he's sort of forgotten about. I think in this instance he's better forgotten about than he is ripped like Harden and Westbrook.
I agree with you partly. I do think a lot of it is because he's in Portland, so people will just kind of throw it away. But I do think there's a lot of NBA fans that do put Dame in the same thing where he could score, he could do all these things, but he never could lead his team farther into the playoffs. But then you look at Blazer fans, and a majority of Blazer fans, I would say right now, Rob, will say Dame's the best Blazer of all time. And so I think that's where the national fans that don't follow the Blazers, they will criticize Dame and say, well, if he's the best player of all time in your franchise's history, why is he not leading them to a championship? Why is he not leading them to a finals? Why has he never won a Western Conference Finals game? But yet all I hear is this guy is the best Blazer of all time. And so I think there is some criticism towards Dame nationally that he feels like he's knocked down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't
because
know.
There's a lot of Blazers fans that are like, dude, this is my GOAT. This is the Blazers' GOAT of all time.
Oh, I know.
And then they're like, well, why? Like, this guy's won nothing.
But give me an NBA player anywhere, anytime, any era that doesn't believe they're underappreciated. I mean, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Like they all think this.
Right.
They have no.
Even Jordan and LeBron will feel like they're underappreciated.
Yeah, but it's probably because I know LeBron thinks that.
LeBron does, for sure.
Compared to Jordan.
I'm sure Bird does. Like, Bird feels like he's probably the most underappreciated guy ever. Isaiah Thomas.
Well, Bird kind of is.
Him and Isaiah Thomas are both.
Yeah, Zeke definitely is. But I don't know. I think it's just they read more of the criticism. They hear the criticism. They hear the criticism, and they think that's the narrative. And that's really not the narrative on Damian Lillard. He's very appreciated. And
he's appreciated in Portland.
By the way, the idea that he said they better pray that I don't win a championship with the Blazers, little delusion there? Like, what is he
I think he's saying if he ever wins a title in Portland, he is going to boast about how everybody was wrong and he was right.
Right.
He's going to be out everywhere saying, I told everybody so that I am this good.
I understand, but has he seen the roster?
They ain't winning nothing. He knows.
Does he, though?
He has to know.
That's what I think, but then he says things like that. I guess you got to say that.
Right. I mean, he has to know. Right? I mean, hey, we thought, the good golf people would have probably known, hey, let's not run that ad, and they didn't. So maybe Dame doesn't know.
Couple texts. No offense to Dame, but unlike Barkley and Ewing, he never even got that close. It's one thing to keep running up against the same team in the finals over and over, but when you literally make one run to the conference finals the whole time there, it's not quite the same thing.
And lose every game.
He's right about that.
Yep.
But that's where I think people give him a pass because he didn't have enough around him.
Right.
It's not his fault.
That's what everyone says. No all-stars he played with besides Giannis. Yeah. Giannis the only all-star he's ever played with.
Yeah. So I don't think he could be put in
He also was
Barkley category.
In that Western Conference Finals run, he was bad in the semifinals against Denver. He was not very good.
Yeah, that was
in that series.
Siege.
Yeah.
Your boy Siege.
CJ dominated the game 7. Dame's numbers in the entire series were not very good. I think it's really sexy. He was great against the Thunder the round 1. Those you can't argue those numbers. But then the next season in the first round against the Nuggets, or that was 2 years later when they played the Nuggets the first round, he was incredible again, had no help. So it's hard because he's put up these numbers where you can go look and you can see scoring records and Damian Lillard's at the top of them in the postseason. And it's efficient, it's excellent, but he doesn't have wins to go with it. So is it just the players around him or is it something else? Is it the opponents? I don't know. It's a little both.
So do you think he's underappreciated? Like he says?
No.
I don't either.
I don't.
I think he gets a lot of flowers, particularly when he's often compared to Steph Curry.
I agree with that. I think,
and I find that comparison a little.
I think it's laughable.
Crazy.
It's laughable.
I think we're selling Steph Curry
way short
by saying those are the guys.
I think he gets over amplified by Blazer fans in this fan base in this area. The fact that people think that Damian Lillard is the best Blazer of all time, I think, is wild.
Well, it would be interesting to hear the national narrative on Lillard, but I don't listen to the NBA player podcasts. so I don't know
Right.
what they're saying.
I just think that he probably feels like he is, because we heard a lot of the love for Russell Westbrook. We hear love for Steph Curry, and he probably feels like he's on Steph Curry's level because that's the way those guys think. Like just like you said, they all feel like they're underappreciated. So he's like, if I was Steph Curry's shoes, I would be winning championships as well.
But he was voted top 75. He was in the top 75.
He was, and when they did the 75, he was.
And I was actually surprised by that.
I was surprised too.
He's a hell of a player, but
I imagine he was probably right at the very end of the 75.
Yeah. I don't remember where
like Klay Thompson wasn't involved. Like I thought Klay should have been in over him. But
you think Klay's a better player than Lillard?
Yeah, I think Klay is maybe the best role player of all time.
Wow.
Him and Scotty.
Well then, but Lillard's a star. He's not a role player.
Right. But Klay had more impact on the history of the NBA.
Huh. Fascinating.
Yeah. And we'll never know if Klay could have ran his own team or not. We just never saw it.
That's true. Where is he now? Miami?
Miami. Maybe he runs Miami. Maybe Giannis takes a back seat to Klay.
What if he does? What if Klay
at age like 36?
Yeah, just rattles off a couple chips.
And he's the main piece?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
All of a sudden it's like, whoa. Was he better than Curry?
Should they have built around Klay?
What do you think about Ben Simmons?
He's awesome.
I guess he's out there.
You
see that?
He's out there. He's a fisherman too.
He wants to come back to the NBA.
He's
a fisherman?
Yeah, he won like a fisherman championship or something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was like his hobby when he got cut by teams.
Yeah,
there was a time where I would have wanted Ben Simmons on the Blazers for sure, 100%.
Well, but why not now? Because he says so. He's open to a minimum contract.
I actually wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't either.
No.
So he's flirting. He'll probably sign somewhere, but it won't be Portland because, as you know, Portland will be in the mix and then not get him because that's what they do.
That's what they do.
But he's 30 years old. They say his athleticism is back.
Yeah.
He's open to a minimum contract. I don't think you can get him, but if you could, would you take a flyer on him?
Sure. The Blazers need someone that can play forward. They need a guy that's 6'9", 6'10". Yeah. I mean, there was a time when I was at the Blazers versus the Nets game when he was on Brooklyn, and Brooklyn had Kevin Durant. You know, they're going against Dame, they're going against Nurk, they're going against all these guys. It was a regular season game. Ben Simmons was the best player on the court. And this wasn't that long. This was 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, he was the best player on the court. Like, defensively, he was incredible. He was getting to the rack whenever he wanted to, and then he was making the correct decisions and making right passes. I mean, there is talent there. He just can't shoot, and he is a head case.
All right. Well, I'm with you. I don't think Damian Lillard is underappreciated.
Does he have to get a title?
He feels he is.
Does he have to get a title to make him feel like he's appreciated? Like, if he won a title, would he finally be like, dude, I'm appreciated by people?
Well, I mean, let's say he won't win one in Portland, but in Milwaukee, if he the Milwaukee thing
blew up in his face.
It did, and everybody thought that was like, ooh, this is good, and
it
wasn't.
I know I did.
So,
because he asked out.
Yeah, how much of that
he said,
is on
I want
him?
out of Portland. I want to go somewhere. They sent him. I thought they sent him to the best place to win a championship, and it failed miserably.
He failed. They didn't.
2 seasons, first round, both times.
They teed him up.
Disappointed for Dame.
What a loser. All right, who are you most disappointed didn't gear down? And I have slang terms for each generation. I looked that up while we talked about this last night, but we'll get back into that. Coming up next in the club.
1080 AM.
First on the Fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news: there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. In the NBA, free agent Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Timberwolves, plus a player option. Kuminga chose Minnesota over offers from the Lakers, Bulls, and your Trailblazers. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This follows in line with similar concepts made by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports Network. This is a college football kickoff week edition.
What's up? It's the club, the final club before we go to Vegas together.
Go the real club.
The real club. The sports book.
That's right.
Because we're such animals.
I'm not going to the club.
No. Have you ever? Well, no, you haven't. Because you've never been to a strip club. I once went to a strip club in Vegas.
Yeah, how was it?
Well.
There's always a lot of hype. It's always that's always the talk.
Oh, it's legit. This one was. I think it was called Cheetahs. It was legit. Michael Irvin was in there.
That seems like it could have gone dangerous real quick.
Well, it probably did. I just wasn't privy to it. But he walked in and...
That's like you go to strip club and see Pac-Man Jones there or something. You're like, oh, man, I gotta get out of here.
He walked in and went directly to the back. Never saw him
As he
again.
should.
Yeah.
He's Michael Irvin.
By the way, somebody texted in about these flash flood videos from Nepal.
They are frightening.
Oh, my God.
Straight out of a disaster movie.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
That's where I saw it because I saw your tweet and I watched it. I'm like, oh my, this is wild
Just
stuff.
Wipes out the entire cam.
This, yeah, it's not even straight out of a movie. It's almost like it's worse than the movies would depict. Because, like, you think about remember the old earthquake tsunamis in Japan? Those videos were wild.
Yes.
This stuff is worse.
It's so scary because you see the people just running off, and you're like, "Oh man!" And then you see,
and they're dead. They're all dead.
I know because the initial report was like 31 people dead and more. It's like way more.
I feel like that number's gonna climb quickly,
bro. I've never seen anything like that.
I wonder how loud it was. Like, because you can see them start running like maybe 30 seconds before the water actually shows up on the camera. I just wonder how loud it was to the point like, oh, we need to start running.
We should probably run.
The sense of panic, the sense of panic had to have been off the scale.
Yeah, that one at the train station, I mean, it looks like AI.
It does.
It really
I'm
does.
floored.
Because it just wipes out everything.
I'm floored.
Wipes everything out.
So you were talking about who did or did not gear down in history.
That's right.
In historical times.
Right.
And you have a...
Well, okay, this
Oh,
start.
Brandon's uncomfortable.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. We'll make it quick.
Well,
I have a Dolly topic.
I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, this started because Dolly was on the TV, and you're like, man, let's look at those up tops. So, as a man, we look, and we're like, cool.
You're not supposed to say that. She just passed away. Listen, Dolly...
She was hot.
Dolly's the best. We did a great tribute to her yesterday.
She was hot.
But I thought it was interesting. You said
Yeah.
there is someone from your
Generation.
generation that never geared down that you think it's a travesty.
Travesty to the world.
To the world.
Jessica Simpson. Peak Jessica Simpson was incredibly attractive.
Is that right?
Her personality was great. When she had her little MTV show with Nick Lachey, the Newlyweds, awesome. She was so good. She seemed like she was so down to earth. She was.
I think it's Earth.
The planet Earth.
It's Earth.
She is from.
right.
You know what? She's out of this world. She's from Earth. She's not even from Earth. She's from Earth. She's out there farting. She's out there being funny.
I watched that show.
It was a great bit they had going on.
Her and Lachey.
Yeah, Nick Lachey. She was so hot, and she never did.
She never did.
She never did. Like
Classy.
she was a singer because she was
like Dolly. Classy.
Her songs weren't great, and then she turned into an actress, and so you thought there was a hope of like, man, maybe she'll show them off in a movie or something. She did the Dukes of Hazzard, so she looked hot in that.
Yeah, she looked great in that.
She looks great, and then she dates Tones Rome's. And you're like, well, now it's probably not going to happen.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Tony Romo.
remember because Romo sucked, and everyone was blaming Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, that's right.
And she just never did. She never posed, never got nude in a movie or anything.
You know the one from my era
Travesty.
that I think most men would say is Aniston.
Yes. I actually asked ChatGPT like who the top ones were, and Aniston was towards the top.
Yeah, because I think she was always our.
Yeah, because Friends, she was the hot one on Friends, and then
Well, she's gorgeous.
now she looks even better now than she ever has.
J-Lo is another one that I don't think has ever.
No, ChatGPT was a little confused because there's some racy pictures of her that she's very showing off a lot, but I don't think she never officially did. Because Dolly never did. That's the thing.
No, well, she was in Playboy, but it was
Right,
clothed.
covered up. Jessica Simpson has posed naked as a pregnant,
she did
as
the
a pregnant
pregnant-
woman, but
yeah.
then covered herself.
I remember that.
So it's like it doesn't
That's what Suk likes to call tasteful nudes.
tasteful, right?
I have some of those.
Who doesn't? So yeah, it's a travesty to the world that it never happened at peak Jessica Simpson, and I'll stand by that.
Yeah.
She was my favorite. Still is.
It's kind of hard to know too because if you're a creep and you Google this kind of stuff, it's all the AI. It's all AI now. So
Right.
you can if
I'm
you
sure.
were,
We could.
I'm not going to do it because I don't want my iPad to think.
Right. I don't want my algorithm to do that.
But if you put in Jessica Simpson nude, you would probably in search images, you would probably get a bunch of Jessica Simpson nude images.
Chicken of the Sea. That
they're all-
texter gets it.
They're all AI.
The Chicken of the Sea bit that she did with Nick Lachey.
Yeah, it's just
She played the ditzy blonde.
The dumb
That was
blonde,
the
yeah.
dumb blonde, but you knew she was smart at the same time.
was she?
Yeah, dude. You don't get Tony Romo if you're not smart.
What's she doing now?
She, I don't know.
She's kind of fallen out of the limelight.
Yeah, she's kind of gone away. But, I mean, there was a time where she was one of the most popular people out there.
Oh, here we go. She's just the other day. Jessica Simpson shows off bikini, turning heads in bikini
Well,
in
she was
Turks and Caicos.
she was married to that other guy, Eric Johnson. He used to play football too. He was a tight end.
Yeah, I got to tell you, she looks great, by the way.
Does she?
Yeah, but
Whoa, there's a button there.
there's a but. I feel like the plastic surgery.
Gotten away from her.
Yeah, it's coming in hot and heavy. Look at this, dude. I'm going to show you something. This is going to disappoint you. What do you see
Yeah,
there? It's
the indented cheeks.
huge lips. Like she looks.
Yeah, it's the indented cheeks with the huge lips.
It looks like a cartoon Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So now if she posed right now, I wouldn't care. I don't want it. But peak Jessica Simpson, there,
Yeah.
different story.
She was very, very, very beautiful.
Yes.
And I'm sorry you never got to see that, young
It's
Steven.
disappointed.
Brother.
So Dolly, I have some audio for you. Yesterday I was telling you that, or I was just, I'm like, what if Dolly's not dead? Like, this is going to be a bit at some point.
There's going to be some
It will happen.
comedian or celebrity that
Yes.
pulls this off.
That will fake death. It's probably already happened. I don't remember it, but
Well, Tupac.
with AI and everything now, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So somebody is going to die, and they're going to do a bit, and they're going to come back, and it's going to be either the greatest bit ever, or
It's going to blow up in their face.
totally. And Dolly's would,
Dolly's would be terrible.
yeah, it would blow up.
Yeah, everyone would be so mad.
There've been a lot of Dolly tributes today. I mean, a lot.
That's the thing.
Everybody loved Dolly.
You can't be as beloved as Dolly was and pull off a bit like this.
Well, I was maybe 16% right. This is an old interview of her. It's only about a minute long. I'm going to play it for you. It's her on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
You have a secret song locked away in Dollywood that will be released in 2045.
That's the truth. No, seriously. When we do a lot of things at Dollywood, and one year we thought about that. They asked me if I would write a song that nobody would ever hear. I'll be dead, gone. Well, I might not be, because I'll be 99. You know me. I might,
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
might still be hopping
Yeah,
around
you'll be
there.
there. I think.
Anyway, I wrote a song, and I put it in the box to be opened, and I even put, like, at that time, there was CD player and the ways and saying what we were doing with our music at that time, left all the instructions, and here's how you can play this. And
No.
I swear. And so I don't know what they'll do with it, but I have regretted that because it was a really good song. And, I'm
should've
serious.
released that
I
song.
keep wanting them to let me dig it up and
Well-
put something else in it that's not as good. But,
Yeah.
I guess
2045, we'll see the
if
song.
any of you are around when they open that box, well, I hope you enjoy my song.
There you go. We will.
So that's pretty cool. She's got a song coming out in 2045.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
That's awesome. But what if she pops up too? I'm just saying.
Like she pops up and she's like, hey, I'm back. 2045.
Maybe like
Well, that would be long enough to maybe have people forgive her.
so she was probably a billionaire, right? Don't you think?
Probably.
She had a lot of money. What if she's on to like the cryogenics thing and she's going away to regenerate herself and return in 2025 with a hit song that she's already recorded just in case it doesn't work out, and she pops back up in 20 years?
It would be crazy.
Bro.
So I am looking up to see if any celebrities fake their own death, and it's people I've never heard of.
Well, who are they? Maybe we've heard of them.
Moana Pazzi is some Italian actress and porn star. She supposedly did that.
Okay.
Clayton Counts, he was an American musician, announced his own death on his website as a prank, and then he died 9 years later.
Jeez.
Arkady Babchenko was a Russian journalist, staged his assassination in 2018 as part of a Ukrainian sting operation. He appeared live at a press conference the next day. Kim Avis, a Scottish musician, staged his death in 2019 while fleeing sexual assault charges.
Okay.
He eventually was caught and convicted. And then Nicholas Rossi was a Ross Island man who claimed to have died from cancer in 2020, was found later alive in Scotland and arrested.
Yeah, because you can't do that.
He died in prison.
Yeah.
But then there's, of course, the conspiracy was of Andy Kaufman, Elvis, Tupac, Michael
Andy
Jackson,
Kaufman.
all that.
Yeah.
All those, but none of them have been proven. So no real celebrity.
Who's most likely alive? I'm going to go with Michael Jackson.
Him or Tupac?
You following that Tupac trial?
No. I'm
There's a
not.
trial going on right now.
I think it's him or Tupac, probably.
You think Prince is alive?
No. Dolly.
Telling you.
She can't. She's too loved.
She's only 80. She looked great.
Yeah, but
Apparently she had cancer, they said.
but she's too loved. She can't pull this off. But you're right.
Could anyone pull it off?
Well, you mentioned Norm Macdonald the other day. Like he could have.
Yeah, there
And
was
people
a
would
thought.
have. People would have thought.
There was a thought
Pretty funny.
when his the announcement of his death came out. There were a lot of people that thought, "Oh, he's just being Norm," because that's
Right.
what he
That's what I'm saying. Like.
that's what he was like. So Dolly grew up. Oh, Andy Kaufman.
OJ.
Yeah, the Andy Kaufman one. I remember that now. You bring that up. Oh, the Juice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Like he's
Like he could have faked and just gone
yeah,
off somewhere.
and that way but it'd be hard to hide the Juice.
I mean,
He
not
likes
if,
to play golf. I mean, what do you get? You can wear a mask,
just some tropical islands.
maybe some gloves.
He does love gloves.
Some tropical island.
Isotoners.
Yeah, I remember the Andy Kaufman one. So Dolly lived, we talked about this yesterday, but she lived in a house in Tennessee. She grew up in a house in Tennessee that was like basically a one-room cabin. And she had 11 brothers or sisters and then the parents. So there were 14 people in this one-room cabin in Tennessee. So I was thinking about that today. And I was thinking about little Stevie Vaughn growing up in a 14-person, one-room cabin in Tennessee. And thinking about how that would go for you. And I thought of some questions.
Yeah. What are they?
So, let's say this is your lot, but I will give you shoes, coats, or underwear. But you have to live without one of the three. Like Dolly. What are you living without? I think this is an easy answer.
Underwear.
Yes. Very much so.
Yeah, you need shoes. Shoes would be my number one
huge.
choice.
Yeah, shoes are huge.
Yeah. I was trying to think what my number one choice is, shoes and coats, but shoes is number one.
Okay, what about, because apparently they did not have running water or electricity.
Okay.
You have to pick one.
Well, electricity is awesome. We know that.
Yeah, you've said that before.
I have stated
It's been stated on the air.
It's been stated on the show. Like, electricity is awesome. Electricity is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. Like, there's undeniable. I would rather have water, though. Water's better.
Running water or electricity?
Yeah.
Ooh, see, I'm going electricity.
See, I need running water.
Okay. I'm going to take away your smartphone.
What? She didn't have the iPhone out there?
Or indoor plumbing.
I'll take away my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people your age, you millennials.
Yeah. Because I am a millennial. That has been stated on this show as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a millennial.
They would take the smartphone over indoor plumbing.
Which is wild to me.
They take indoor plumbing for granted.
Right.
That's the thing. Dolly didn't have any of this.
I lived without a smartphone for a lot of my life.
Okay,
I could do it again.
Which would you rather have in your 14-person hut? AC or hot water? Oh. Now remember, they were in Tennessee.
AC, probably.
No hot water.
I'm picking hot water.
I think I could.
I lived in L.A. in an apartment with no AC, so I can survive that.
Okay.
How bad was it?
I mean, summers were pretty
bad.
miserable, yeah.
Yeah, no AC is tough, but it's not every day. It's just It's a period of time. But Tennessee, it gets
very hot,
pretty muggy,
and I get very sweaty.
But hot water, food, like
shower.
But can't you don't we have something to heat the water up? I guess we don't.
You could go that route.
You don't. Well, you could. Yeah, you'd have to boil your own water.
Yeah.
So you could. But
hot water is probably the answer. But man,
that's a tough one.
But because when we bought our house, we're like we have to have air conditioning, and we live in Oregon. Like we have to have it. I can't live without it. That's tough.
Okay, so
hot water is probably the answer.
Young Stevie Fire.
Yes.
You have to live in this house with 14 people.
No, thank you.
No. One room, or give up your shoes and do everything barefoot. But you live on your own.
I have my own section of the house.
No, you just live. You have your own house.
Oh. But I can't wear shoes.
But you're barefoot.
Ever.
No, you have to do everything barefoot. Like the Neanderthals.
No, you can't do that because your feet are gonna just step on it.
The alternative is you have to live with 14 people in one room.
And then when I grow up, I could buy shoes.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll live with the other people. You need to have shoes. I don't know that I could do it without shoes.
All right.
I'm not a crazy person that wears no shoes. I'm stepping on things all the time, dude.
Yeah, it's hard to go barefoot when you need shoes. That sucks.
Right.
It really does. But I think, don't they say your feet get used to it?
Not if it's like extremely cold or something.
Like people walk on fire and stuff. Yeah.
That ain't for me, dog.
What?
Walking on fire. You think I'm walking on fire with no shoes?
Come on, dude.
You just dogged me. All right, so I have. So that's good. You did well.
Thank you.
I have a few more, but also yesterday we were talking about slang from each generation.
Can't wait.
And we were kind of piecing it together because it just came up organically. But I looked it up today because there are words that are attributed to each generation.
That's hella sick, bro.
You're a millennial, right?
Yeah, I am a millennial.
Hella and sick, not on there.
That's
not on the list.
That's BS.
Not even new.
That is so wrong.
Well, not top 5. Anyway.
So wrong.
So we'll get to that as well on the Fan.
From the Ponderosa Garage Doors. and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, NFL owners today voted unanimously to approve the $9.6 billion sale of the Seahawks from Paul Allen's estate to a group led by 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The record-breaking sale that was agreed to last month needed approval from at least 24 of 32 owners to be ratified, an outcome that was widely expected. Some other NFL news, there will be no more Pro Bowl games starting this season, and instead the league will focus on celebrating the honor of being a Pro Bowl selection. 88 players will be named to the Pro Bowl class in late December with no replacement selections. In the NBA, free agent Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Timberwolves plus a player option. Kuminga chose Minnesota over offers from the Lakers, Bulls, and your Trailblazers. And in college sports, the Big 12 athletic directors have unanimously agreed to ban professionals from returning to Big 12 schools in all sports. This falls in line with similar concepts by the Big 10 and SEC. I'm Brandon Henson from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
This is the Fan Sports.
Yeah. Does he not look like an Indian Dr. J? Is that what he looked like?
I think that's a fair argument. Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah,
I looked up there. I'm like, wait a minute. Dr. J bought the Seahawks? So he doesn't look exactly like him, but I was like, oh my God, he looks like Dr. J. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Thought that was important
That you know what?
to state.
It's a sports show.
You know what I just did? I said, watch this, burnt.
Watch this, Burn.
You did burp me.
I did burpee. A couple of other. Now, these don't pertain to Dolly, but this pertains to your childhood. Okay. Which would you rather give up? Saturday morning cartoons, which I don't know if that was a big deal for you. It was in our era.
It wasn't as big for me, but yes, it was a big
Is
deal.
it still a thing for the youngs?
No.
It's not?
No.
No,
Because
because everything streams now. You can have a Saturday
yeah.
cartoon on a Wednesday.
Exactly.
So what's like, your kids are 4 and 2 maybe?
Yep.
What are their favorite, well, the 4-year-old, what's his favorite thing? Like to do, or like what is his version of Saturday morning cartoons? Let me ask it that way.
Probably Bluey or a bunch of YouTube videos on
So
toy
YouTube.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
YouTube.
And that's
My kids
you
love
too?
YouTube, yeah.
But what about you when you were a kid?
No, you use Saturday morning
Yeah,
cartoons.
okay. So this applies to you.
Yes.
Saturday morning cartoons or after school TV? You have to
After school TV.
You have to
Yes.
give one.
That
up.
was better for me. TRL.
Oh, you love that.
Yeah.
You have to give one
Oh,
up.
I'll give up the morning. Yeah.
the
Give up
Saturday
give up
morning
Saturday
cartoon.
morning, yeah.
Wow.
I sleep in. I like to sleep in anyways, so I loved the after school TV.
What did-
Saved
so
by the Bell. Saved by the Bell would be on after school for me.
and
Yep.
TRL,
TRL
on
over
MTV.
Yeah.
Carson Daly.
Must watch was TRL.
Huh. What
Yeah.
about for you?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reruns
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
school.
Great one.
And then being a sports fan, I would watch PTI right after school too, or just all those
Okay.
talk shows right up to Sports Center. Kind of like it is now, but it felt like
It was a bigger
better.
deal.
Yeah, it was a bigger deal at that point.
Around the Horn.
Yep.
Around the Horn that led into PTI.
Yep.
For us, it was Dukes of Hazzard, Gilligan's Island,
Yeah.
maybe even the Brady Bunch.
Good one.
Leave It to Beaver.
Never saw that one.
Really?
Yeah. Watch the Brady Bunch.
Black and white.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how old I am.
It's pretty old. No offense.
Would you rather give up TV or video games? See, you're a good one to ask this because you guys are about the same age. See, for me, the video games, like, whatever. We had to have TV.
Yeah.
But for you guys,
Because I still play some video. I don't play many video games, but I play some still. As a child,
yeah.
as a teenager,
Young Stevie.
young Steven, give me.
Steven. Sorry.
You're fine. Yeah, I'm getting rid of TV. I'm keeping video games.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
That's tough because I would watch sports all the time. So
Right.
giving up that.
Yeah.
But video
games
games,
were
yeah.
a huge deal.
video games. Yeah, like playing with my brother and stuff in video
Yes.
games. Like that's that's
Okay.
entertainment. Yeah.
Halo
what would-
after school. Yep.
What were the key games?
Back in the day, NHL '95, I remember was a big one for me. The hockey games, they were super good. I mean, you got Mario 3.
Whoa.
Super Mario 3, not
Yeah,
to be
Mario
confused
Kart.
with 2. Yes, then you get a little bit older, you're right. Then the N64 came out. It was Mario 64. It was Star Fox. It was Mario Kart. And then you got a little bit better. It's Madden, when you get to that generation. And then you get to the PlayStation, that's when it's like NCAA football, college football, and Stuff like that, which is what I play today.
What about, okay, so you guys chose video games over TV. What about video games or internet? Smartphone, scrolling, Instagram, you know.
Well, see, it wasn't as good.
Yeah, the internet
then
wasn't as good back then.
So I would probably still pick video games.
Yeah, as a kid, I would choose video games.
Okay.
As an adult, I would choose internet.
Right.
All right, as a kid, which would you rather give up? Your bicycle or all your neighborhood friends?
I didn't really have a lot of neighborhood friends, so I'd give them up.
I was gonna ask how many friends.
Oh, really?
Stevie had.
Stevie Fire, Stevie Friend.
Young Stevie.
Were you assuming that Stevie didn't have?
I was just curious.
Whoa,
Stevie, no friends?
Because that plays a part in the answer. I was just curious.
No, it does.
No, it's fine.
But didn't everybody just like play with the kids in their neighborhood? That's all you could see.
I didn't. I'm
older.
I didn't have a lot of kids in my neighborhood that were my age.
That's
my brother
those are the
did.
only people you could play with
My brother had friends, so like I would play with his friends, but they weren't my friends. And
until
so,
you got a bike, and then you could go to.
Right. I had maybe like one kid that lived like a couple blocks down the road that I would hang out with, but that was it. So I would give up my friends, and I would keep my bike.
I'd probably give up the bike because we had a cul-de-sac where we grew up. And
cul-de-sac.
The cul-de-sac is
all the kids would get together and play like street hockey or
that's
See,
legit.
or
See, I didn't
football,
have
stuff like
I
that.
didn't have the
Come
cul-de-sac.
on,
Yeah.
your privilege, Brandon.
That
Your
was a lucky
privilege is
time.
showing.
Yeah. Oh no.
I tell you what,
I appreciate it now for sure.
That is incredible. The cul-de-sac
Changes everything.
Is top level.
The dead end street changes everything.
It does because there's no cars that are coming down, so you
Ever.
don't have to worry about anything.
That's right. You kids can just play uninterrupted.
Because it's like I'm playing basketball on my driveway, and like we didn't even live on a bitty street, but you would have to look. Like I've had numerous balls that got ran over by cars that drove down the street.
Yeah. The plight. All right.
Screw you, friends.
What is that?
Now to slang. Okay, so I looked it up. So yesterday we talked about this, and I forget what we were talking about.
Well, you looked up the top slang terms
Oh.
Googled in Florida,
That's right.
and then I just said,
Well, I saw that list. I didn't look that up. I saw that
you
list.
seeked it out.
Yeah. I didn't just Google, what are Floridians? What slang
That's how
terms?
good at your job you are. You're just like, you know what, that'd be a fun topic.
That'd be a
what are the
great topic.
top Googled slang terms in Florida?
Yeah, I didn't make that up. Somebody put that list together. I'm like, I'll just bring that to the show. That'll kill some time.
And so then I just started talking about slang terms from generations.
Well, and some of those slang terms on there were some that your kids use.
Yes.
Your kids. And they're 11 and 7.
Yes.
So
Cap.
they are, Cap's on here. That's Gen Zers, right? Or no, 11. They would be alphas.
Yes.
So here's the generation. So this was what I didn't know.
Bet is the other one he uses all the time. I'll bet.
See, those all come from Gen Z.
Oh.
On this list. So you've got boomers. They were born 1946 to 1964.
Right.
You have Gen X. That's me.
It's you, bro.
1965 to 1980.
Yep.
You have millennials, which is
go.
you.
And me.
1981 to 1996.
Go.
You have Gen Z.
Boo.
1997 to 2012. Alpha, 2013 to now. And then you have Beta.
Oh.
And the Betas are coming 2025 to 2039.
They're coming strong.
So the boomers started with groovy.
Ah.
I mean, you know this.
Yeah.
Far out.
Far out, bro.
Far out, man.
Far out, did.
Bummer.
Ah, bummer. I like bummer.
That's a
I
good
still
one.
use bummer.
Dig it.
I dig it.
Can you dig it?
Sucker.
And
That's Booker
right
T.
on. Right on's the fifth one. So these are the top 5. By the way, I should.
Those are like all Bart Simpson phrases.
These are the top 5 slang terms for each generation. Well, a boomer wrote that. Well, he did. Isn't Mike Judge like?
Gotta be a boomer.
He's a boomer. I think.
Sure.
Isn't it Mike Judge that wrote that?
That's I thought that was the Beavis and Butthead guy.
Oh, who wrote The Simpsons?
Maybe it is Mike. I don't know. He's the Portland guy.
Yeah, he's from here. Oh, Matt Groening. I'm sorry.
Groaning.
Yeah.
There it
My
is.
bad. Yeah, you're right. Judge is
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. But Groening, by the way, is a boomer. Boomer.
Thanks, boomer.
So groovy, far out, bummer, dig it, and right on. Top
Okay.
5 slang terms for the boomers. Okay, Gen Xers.
This is you.
Yeah, this is me. Dude.
Uh-huh.
We started dude. Rad, which I still use to this day.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Did you ever use gnarly?
Kind of stupid. No. Whatever. Remember, I told you this one yesterday.
Yeah,
whatever.
you did.
That was whatever.
Whatever. Valley Girl.
And Psych.
Ooh,
Psych.
Psych.
Remember that?
Yeah. My kids will do psych sometimes to me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they psych. Maybe that's because my dad says it sometimes, so they learn from him.
Psych. Millennials, this is you two dorks. My bad.
That
Yep.
all the time. Dude,
Yeah.
I say my bad all the
My
time.
bad.
I say dude all the time, too, though.
Legit.
Yep. Too legit to quit.
Epic.
Ooh, see, I thought Epic was more newer.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I get out of that.
And YOLO. You only live once.
Really? See, I thought YOLO was a little younger, too.
I thought, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Your 5,
Suck.
kind
They're
of meh.
not great. No.
Kind of meh.
See, Hella's not on there, which is wrong. That should be on there.
It's not on there. Okay, now to Gen Z.
Sick. Also, Sick should be on there.
Sick. Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
sick. That is classic
That's pretty
millennial.
Because that is before. That is after us.
Yes, that should be on there.
Gen Zers, 1997, 2012. Riz. Sus.
They just shorten words. That's all they do.
No cap. We talked about cap.
No cap or
What is
cap?
cap?
Cap is
What does that mean?
like you're
See,
telling
now
the
you're
truth.
losing me.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like if it's no cap, that's
Not cool.
not. Cap means you're lying. So if you say something like, "Oh, that's cap," so no cap would be you're not lying.
Okay.
Is that, so like if you're like, "Oh, the Royals are the best team in the league," God, that's cap. That's a lie.
Bet.
That, my son.
You said that one.
That means okay.
But he's
yes.
alpha. Your son's alpha, though.
Yeah.
So he's using Gen Z terms.
Yeah.
He's ahead of his time.
He is. Yeah. So I'll be like, "Hey, you want to go play some basketball in the driveway?" I'll bet.
Bet. And then
It
also,
drives me crazy.
and this is one that we use here, mid.
We say that all the time.
Mid. That's very mid. That's attributed to you to the Gen Zers.
Yeah. Because we're young and hip
Okay.
and rad.
The alphas, 2013 to now, Skibbity, which we've talked about here. If you have kids in this age range, you've heard Skibbity, and it's obnoxious.
I don't even know what does it mean?
Nothing. They don't even know what it means. They do the whole Skibbity toilet thing.
Right, yeah,
They're just idiots, all of them. Sigma, which I have never heard that one, but apparently it means cool. You're like a cool, confident dude.
Okay.
Ohio, which no idea. I'm even losing the millennials on this one. Aura, like your aura.
Yeah, your aura. That's a big one.
That is.
My kids are all about aura right now.
And then brain rot,
Yes.
Okay.
and that makes sense
Yeah.
because that's exactly what Skibbity is.
Just
brain rot.
Yes. No, aura. Aura's the big one right now. Everyone
Yeah.
has aura, or you don't have aura.
So this is betas. Now these are little babies,
The babies.
and they already have slang. So this is obviously they're predicting what the betas will use as slang. So these will be people born 2025 to 2039, glitched, zeroed, prompted, botting, and NPC'd, which I have no idea what that is.
Those are so stupid.
Those are pretty bad.
But
Now I
I
feel
mean-
like a boomer. I feel like a boomer complaining about the young kids. Those are terrible.
Old. I am
I
dying.
mean,
Those are terrible. But that may not be true.
Agree with me, Gen Xer?
I do agree with you. Botting? What does that even mean?
Like a bot?
Yeah. But what does that mean when you're botting?
Like I guess, like thinking. I guess, like you're
Fake?
I guess, yeah, probably fake.
A mid? You know what I have to say to that? Whatever. Dude.
Bro.
So the evolution goes groovy, rad, epic, fire, sigma.
Fire.
Those are the 5.
I say fire sometimes just to
That's fire.
that's fire.
Yeah, you do say that.
I will.
Yeah, I will say, you sometimes say things that make you sound very hip.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheeks. That's cheeks.
Cheeks.
Buns.
Cheeks.
That's cheeks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids say bro all the time and bruh. Now, I feel like my generation started bruh, B-R-U-H. Millennials started bruh.
Yeah.
Because I was calling people bruh back in high school.
Bro, and there's also brew.
There's also bruv.
BRU. Bruv. Yes.
BRUV.
Yeah.
Well, you can also do a whole nother topic on the slangs that span all the generations.
Right.
Because like bro
Everyone's using that.
and dude,
Dude.
doesn't everybody say dude?
Yeah, because millennial, like, dude was a big one for me. I still say it all the time. I can't stop it, but yeah.
Also, my bad. I think that one spans. Don't the kids say that?
Right.
Oh, my bad.
When I play basketball, it's always, oh, my bad. That's
Yeah.
my bad. My bad.
Now they just touch their chest. Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
All right, there's a little hot slang talk for you.
YouTube is saying that sick and hella is West Coast slang, which I didn't know that. I thought
could
it was worldwide, but
That could be.
could be.
Little hot slang talk for you. Thank you. Okay, the greatest thing about Dolly Parton that has yet to be mentioned.
I know what you think are her best parts. I mean,
Next, shut up.
Dirt and
Someone texted in the bee's knees. And that got me into a whole Google vortex of slang from the 20s and 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s.
Yeah.
Bee's knees comes from the 20s. You remember that one? It's like
Yeah, the bee's,
the bee's knees. Yeah, the bee's knees, kid.
Yeah, YouTube guy said
You're the best.
A guy said he's trying to bring back Heavens to Betsy.
Heavens to Betsy, yeah.
That's a good one.
Probably 50s?
Probably, yeah.
50s moms.
Heavens to Betsy.
Do you remember the heebie-jeebies?
Yes.
Oh, man, you give me the heebie-jeebies. Like you're creeped out. What about the cat's pajamas?
Never heard of that one.
Something cool. Hey, you're the cat's PJs.
Really?
Yeah, 20s. That was the thing.
Never heard that one. You've heard that one?
Yeah. Not very often,
Right.
but yes, I know. Yeah.
The 30s had beat it, you bum.
You bum? So what, bum?
A dame. Hey, see all the dames? See all the dames?
I do like to call people a bum. Oh, you're a bum.
Yeah, bum. Worthless person.
Yes.
1930s.
I like bum. I think it's a good one.
Swell. Gee, that's swell.
Ah, gee, that's what
Ah,
see there?
You're a wise guy. You being a smarthead, you're a wise guy.
Ah, the
see?
dames out there, they're swell.
Yeah, exactly. You sound just like a 1930s radio man. Hey. What else? 40s. Knucklehead.
My dad says knucklehead.
You
a lot.
knucklehead. Does he?
Yes. He was probably born 60, like early 60s, I guess.
Hey, what if... Hey!
Hey! Man, the dames as well, they say.
This one says the 40s. What's buzzin', cousin? Never heard that one.
I don't like that one.
Hey,
either.
solid came about in the 40s.
Ooh.
I say that a lot.
Solid.
Solid.
Like, do me a solid?
Yeah. Or that's solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
I do like it.
When something was a gas, something was fun in the 40s. Eager beaver.
I don't like that one either.
You're overly enthusiastic. In the 50s, now, 50s, it gets wild. Like, you're hip, daddy-o.
Ooh, daddy-o.
You're cool.
I like daddy-o.
Dig it? Can you dig it?
Sucker?
I
Can
don't know
you dig
about
it,
sucker.
sucker? No, it's Booker T from
Cat?
WWF.
Like you're a cat?
Cool cat.
Money was bread? Like, the 50s.
Bread is good.
Dude, 50s
Yeah.
had it
50s
going
kind of
on.
rocked, actually.
What's your bag? Don't flip your lid. Dream boat. Big tickle.
Whoa. Hey.
Big tickle is something.
Push the dump button almost on that one. Jeez.
Something really funny. Get bent.
Get
Did you know that came from the 50s?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Get Bent Potsy, right?
Potsy.
Or Ralph.
Yeah, get bent, Potsy.
Was it Potsy or Ralph that had to get
I
bent?
don't remember. One of them.
The Fonz?
We had it made in the shade. You're cruising for a bruising.
Cruising for a bruising. That's Danny Zuko. Hey, cruising for a bruising.
So you know what the best thing about Dolly was?
Tell me.
That is not being talked about.
Right.
But should be more.
Okay.
She never had kids. She was not a mother.
What a role model.
Well, it's amazing.
It is.
Isn't it? Like she's done so much for children, and she was never a mother.
Right. She probably realized, because she grew up with all her brothers and sisters and stuff.
That's right.
And she's probably like, this
sucks.
This sucks.
Well, she
dude.
did say that. She said, well, there was an interview where she said that they did try to get pregnant. Because, she was with Carl for years. And they couldn't. But she also ended up saying that they really never wanted kids. And, which is probably easy to say after you.
Right. But I also think it's great that people have the self-awareness that admit that. A lot of people just be like, oh, we're just going to do it because that's what you're supposed to do.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, so she's like, it's amazing how, like, you can be an icon to so many kids and never have kids. Like, or
right.
Maybe not that. You can be, like...
She inspired a lot of kids.
Yeah, she loves children.
Right.
But was never a mother.
Yes. And that, as a guy who's married to a teacher, and my mom helped out with, kids when she was, working and stuff like that. Like, my brother's a teacher. That stuff, hats off, because, look, I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to, I love my kids again. I love their friends. I don't want to help them out. I don't want to do that kind of stuff. So I think it's great. I don't hate my kids. I love my kids. I hate being a dad.
I love my kids and their friends and stuff. I don't want to help them out.
No, I don't want to like. I'm not inspiring
What
anybody.
does that mean?
I'm not inspiring. I'm not gonna.
You're doing that right now.
helping them out.
You're on the radio. You're inspiring them.
Ooh, am I inspiring a whole generation right now?
I don't know about a whole generation.
All right.
Maybe some
Easy, Tiger.
D-head kid
Dude, that's great.
somewhere.
Yeah, I saw Dolly Parton, or I saw Eminem. He tweeted out a letter that Dolly Parton wrote to him,
Whoa.
and because they never met in person.
She
And
wrote him a letter?
She wrote him a letter.
What did it say?
It says this is when Eminem got inducted to the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It says, Marshall, Eminem, congratulations on your induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Your performance is amazing. Everyone said so. Even though I don't know a lot about rap music, I've come to know that you are the very best at it. Aside from that, I hope what I have to say will not seem weird or strange to you, but I've always felt some unexplained connection to you, like I know you somehow.
Whoa.
I had hoped to meet you at the show, but you know how nuts those things are. Personally, I hate them and I missed my chance, but maybe someday we'll meet. In the meantime, keep doing what you're doing because you do it so well. No matter how complex your world may be, just know you're very special and touch people in ways you don't even know. With love and respect, Dolly Parton.
Oh, my God.
And they never met. And Eminem said, like, I'm sorry we never had a chance to meet, but getting this note from Dolly really had an impact on me. She definitely didn't have to take the time to do it. Even for a kid who mostly listened to rap music, she was an icon.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a cool story.
That's like, she was amazing.
Yeah.
She really was.
Like this, like usually you hear there's bad stories. Like there's no bad stories
Like,
right
who
now.
does that? Like, would you ever do that?
Like write to someone that I've
Yeah.
never met? No.
It's like, hey, listen, I just want you to know.
But Dolly also had just had the aura. She had the aura to do that as well. Like that's just who she was, and she could pull that off. And Eminem gets it, and he's like, "Whoa, like this is awesome."
I love that she's like, I don't really know rap, but
Yeah.
you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, she's like, "I don't listen to rap music, but you seem pretty good."
Oh, man. I miss that old bag already.
That dame.
Dang. Oh, that's cringy. All right, well, guess what's happening tomorrow? Biatches. Next time you hear us, we're going to be in Vegas. Well, not Brandon. But
I will still be here.
that'll be nice. You won't have to deal with us in studio anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just making sure you guys are actually
Now-
being heard and seen, and
I
check
guess
that you actually
I
make
guess-
it to.
I gotta
to the
do the
table.
whole YouTube thing. I gotta set
you
it
gotta
up.
do that?
I got the backpack and everything.
I just have to show up and talk.
Yeah.
Now, I hear that
Yeah,
tomorrow...
Stevie might have the harder job than me tomorrow.
Oh. Tomorrow's a big day on the fan. Because I
Whoa.
guess we have our broadcast from Vegas.
Okay.
We have a Seahawks preseason game.
Yes.
We have a Timbers game, I think.
Thorns, I want to say.
Oh, Thorns,
I think it's
and then a
Thorns.
Fire game. Is that right?
That's
we have
all Friday.
all
That's
of
Friday.
Oh, that's
That
all
is all
Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a big
fan
day.
Will Dusty make it through it,
He might explode.
or will he die?
He might die. There's a
Because it's all on him.
right. It really is.
Why did he want that job?
Seems look, we talk about the corporate world. We talk about the one corporate meeting we had to go to earlier in the week. Zoom call wasn't great.
And
He has to do it all the
That's
time.
what he's doing. Yeah. That's a lot of.
It's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot
Because
of
if something goes wrong, it's like, hey, we got to call Dusty.